Welcome everyone to day 2 of Teamfight Tactics Summit live from West Covina, California. We're gonna get the second day of gameplay started with myself, Rodan, Esports Law, my partner who we are tied for dead last, and another dynamic duo which is one of the best bromances in all of TFT. It's Raditz and Milk. You guys are getting real chummy.
Yeah, very close on that couch.
Hold on. Sorry. Let me actually introduce the true star. It is Ryan, who is starting his commentary career right now. You heard him drop some hot beats.
Nice.
I apologize. Emerging ASMR streamer on twitch.tv.
He's multi-talented. He's also future rank 1 set 22.
That's right. And future dono baiter. All right. So with that, let's talk a little bit about what we can expect for day number 2. Actually, more importantly, what was day number 1 like, Milk, for you?
Oh, day number 1? Basically, it was just chaotic from us because I never talked to Baby before, so we were just like super chaotic.
Okay, but you talked a lot last night. I saw you guys talk about like starting items, going over game plans. So it feels like today you should be in a better spot.
Hopefully, you know us. Like we're kind of like opposite sides, like opposite people. He speaks English. I speak Twitch emotes. He doesn't understand me.
That's
so.
right. That's right. But opposites attract. So you're more or less attracted to Bebe than yesterday, magnetically.
Honestly, I think I'm more attracted to Baby now. Like we actually talk better now. Like he understands more emotes. So we're getting along.
He's a fast learner. He speaks multiple languages. He can even sometimes speak Milk. Ray, what was your day 1 like?
I mean, my day 1, I was actually surprised by how well I did. My scores were like 2-6-1. Dog popped off as well. I think a lot of people are underestimating me and Dog because I actually think Dog is way better than a player than me right now.
Really?
He's been grinding the PBE, and he's a strategy god, so early set, me and Dog are broken.
And Ray's you're always good early set.
Yeah.
Literally every time.
If this tourney was like halfway through the set, we would be dead last.
I think what you meant. What you meant is he's only good at the beginning of the set.
Yeah, I mean that's just.
That's what he told me. Ray's like, I pop up at the beginning, I get rank 1 for like half a day, and then I'm chilling. I'm just all content from that point on.
I think Ray represents like a huge part of the player base that just loves the discovery part of TFT.
Yeah.
The most fun part is when you're learning all the new units and seeing all the fun interactions.
Yeah,
He's
like
an innovator.
I discovered that Z1 is very strong, and I just play that every game.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, dude, I think Z1 is actually pretty good if you get the setup for it. But we saw a couple different ways. You can play, obviously, the traditional front line, whether you're playing mech or whatnot, but you can also just play the duelist. I think that was one of the big breakout traits from yesterday.
Yeah, the vertical duelist build was really, really successful yesterday. Actually won 2 out of our 3 lobbies, and it's really strong. Even, I mean, we had multiple people with 2+1, so they're getting to the 8 duelist board, but just with Vayne 2 and Neela 2 frontline, it was more than enough to get the job done.
Let's show a little bit of the stats that we have. You saw Zed and Hackers, 69.6%.
The math doesn't even add up.
Okay, there's some really so first of all, the Viego math, the Viego math is just wrong. I don't know what's going on there, but there's no world in which they have a 50% win rate on 4 games and a 17% on 4.
All the math is wrong, because like 3 games, 34%, that's impossible.
Yeah.
4 games, 69% is impossible. Wait, these are just random numbers. 5 games, 52 is impossible.
Critical thinking test, and you passed. Well done.
Which is, by the way, mind-blowing. We can't believe you passed.
Yeah.
These are all just made-up numbers.
I will say that Talia was played a decent amount and has not actually won any games. I can confirm that because I contribute a lot to that stat. Don't worry about it, but here are the numbers that do matter, Milk, okay?
No, these numbers are fake. These numbers are fake.
They unfortunately do matter.
Wait, it's kind of close. Holy.
At the very top half, it is actually really close. What separates Dog and Ray from Aesah and Prestivent, who are basically 1 and at the very cutoff, is 3 points, which if you span that across 2 players, it's actually very close.
Yep. I mean, yeah, like the top 4 or like section is like super close. Like it could just change monumentally today.
That's right. And then also even right behind them, right? Kiyoon and Robin, Dallas, Satsuko, Kurim, and Solus, they're also right there, right? Like if they just have a strong like 1-2 or 1-3 performance, they're right back into the mix. The teams at the bottom, they have a different goal, which is to not be dead last, because only one team going into the final day won't be competing.
Okay, we negotiated
about
this.
Specify one of those teams that are at the bottom?
Yeah. One of those teams at the bottom is Becca and Hafu. And then another of those teams at the bottom is Pockygom and Voidsins.
I see a third one, but maybe
I'm lagging. I can't see that.
My eyesight has gotten worse as I got older.
But I will say that while you were holding down the cooking competition, slaying it, by the way, I was out here negotiating with the other teams that are in dead last, and we all agreed that Pockygom and Voidsins, they're going to go last. It was a intense negotiation, but we ultimately got there, and I think Beck and I are very happy to have come out on top.
Voidsins trying to go for the triple crown, getting last in the cooking competition, getting last in this tournament, and just finishing last in what was the first competition that they were playing in? The Newlywed, the best friends game. That's right.
He did pretty well in the talent show, but you hard carried him. So
the talent show. Oh man, let's not talk about that. That was definitely some spontaneous stuff going into it. So yeah, that's basically it. We're going to be playing day number 2 games. Everyone plays 3 games overall. The solo duo dynamic, if you are not familiar with it, they're not playing double up. I know some people were asking if it's going to be double up, but they're just competing in the same lobby. In the end, that actually ends up helping some teams or hurting them. Bryce, we talked about it a little bit yesterday. It felt like some teams, they were just over-communicating or even under-communicating at times.
Part of the interesting dynamic of the format is that it gives you a lot of opportunity to find edge, right? We saw Nico and Dish Soap playing. One of them takes what is now a silver augment in Future Sight, so they know their matchups, and they were one, making sure that they understood that data at all times so they could so Dish Soap had a better sense of his pool, and then 2, they were actually using Dish Soap to scout for Nico so that Nico wasn't appearing on the board that he knew he was playing against so he could land Zephyr, which is a long-winded way of saying these guys are just such sweats, man.
Really
trying to have a good
sweaty.
time. I mean, Dan and I hurt each other far more than we helped each other yesterday. Mostly it was just me yapping at Dan, asking him questions, and Dan being like, I don't have time for your shit, man.
It's actually
It's
so
a lot,
fun.
man.
Like, Dog was picking his augment, and he's like, hey, what do you think I should take here? And I just literally look over at his screen right next to him.
Yeah.
And you just tell them?
Well, no, we communicate, but like, it's so easy I can just look over at his monitor right next to him.
I did that and I got griefed.
Yeah, Milk did that, and then he went and bought 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he asked Bebe what augment he would pick. He had a Zoe board set up. He would just pick the Zoe augment, and then Bebe's like, no, pick the Belveth one. And then Milk went 7th.
Okay, interesting storyline emerging, by the way, across the whole tournament. We're looking at the low roll room here. This is the purple carpet room. Everyone in a line. Yeah. It's a lot less bright in
I
there.
hate this room.
It's
Negative.
negative energy, and the results in this room were an utter disaster yesterday. So look for the teams.
No, but there's
in the
another
bright
thing
room.
about this room right now is that Kiyoon's in it, and whenever Kiyoon loses the Krugs, he's gonna scream, which will hurt your ears.
That's true. Sitting next to Kiyoon is low-key a debuff. We're in game. Let's get to it. Day number 2. We're gonna start off with Group D with Pockygom. The player who I think performed worst on the team alongside Voidsin. I can't remember if there's another team that was tied with them. But Pockygom,
no other team, for sure.
Teaming with Voidsin, representing New York and the MD clan. Pockygom, I think, just had a little bit of an off day.
Yeah, he did have a little bit of an off day. He's played a meaningful amount. He actually just played a wagers game on the side with Becca and P-God. P-God became Aesah because P-God went and filled in for the cooking competition at the 11th hour. But Pocky actually won that lobby, farmed some valuable Becca and P-God bucks, and he did it all on mobile, by the way. He smashed the lobby on his phone.
He beat them on mobile TFT. That's actually pretty funny. Pockygom said, by the way, that he does very much anticipate retiring from TFT because he's focusing on becoming a teacher, I believe.
Which is awesome. He'll be a great teacher.
But everyone says they're going to quit, and they all come back.
That's true. Ramkev, we see you streaming. We see you playing some TFT.
This is a pretty good Gadgeteen start. You already has Poppy 2 with the Lulu pair. It's not the best opener, but like if you upgrade it, it's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, upgrade Gadgeteen is really strong because to upgrade units with radiant items essentially is pretty strong opening.
Especially with like this AP start in terms of components.
Yes. Is Death Cap slammable in your opinion? I know a lot of people like to split the rods.
I mean, I would definitely slam if I think I could win streak with like a Talon 2 and Lulu 2. Maybe it's like an Annie for Gadgeteen and Noxforce. Like you could definitely win streak by slamming a Death Cap.
They've slowly buffed Death Cap a lot with each like PvE patch. Milk, do you like Death Cap at all?
Oh, in this spot, I would just make Death Cap for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just play off the chain.
Makes sense. Just feels like it's good balance. Talon still really strong. I think a lot of people are starting to really catch on to how good Renegades can be, Brave.
Yeah, Renegade is a really strong trait in the early game. Talon is so nice because he kills backline units. He always kills units. Feels like he always trades 1-for-1 minimum at the 2-star. If you item hold him, you can completely pop off, and it's so easy to get his traits teched in, right? One Ox Force is super natural to fit. Looking at the early augment choices, I really like item grab bag. I feel like items are a premium in this set because you're oftentimes dual carrying and you're main tanking a lot of the time.
Agreed.
So it feels like item augments are super good. I would insta grab that here.
Yeah,
but
item grab bag with this start is, I think, for sure a streak or a high chance of streaking.
I think all 3 are good.
Interesting. So I actually can see the case for Pandora's Bench is a really high skill silver augment.
oh,
finds a Kiyoon.
There's a really fun Viego line that plays around Kiyoon a lot, and you know it's not bad if you're gonna have death cap.
I'm pretty sure if you start Rod and that augment just said gain a Chalice of Power, you would definitely take it. Just because generically it's really good in a bunch of AP, particularly not just for the Renegade starts, for like Viego, but you can also play it in high burst, fast casting comps like Talia and Spellslingers, like because you just get such a high base, and if you give Jewel Gauntlet, Guard Breaker and stuff, you can really do some big damage.
Yep, probably doesn't have to slam the death cap against this person because they're really weak, but as soon as I think it would make a difference, I would definitely slam death cap.
Agreed.
Yeah. Let's take a tour. We've been on Pockygom for like a couple minutes. See Rainplosion lose streaking, but she's making gold, so she is very economically centric. Aesah, she's scouting Voidsins in Aesah right now.
Someone had AFK, I think.
Yeah, AFK is very, very strong. I'm grab bag actually across the board.
Well, that means that was an IE from grab bag. That's really good.
That is pretty strong.
It's really, really good.
All right, so we're taking a look at Aesah's board, who is AFK.
Time out. We saw him take AFK, then we pivoted to him.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, Tommy.
I'm down. We should institute a house rule for this event that if you take AFK, you have to come down and be on the casting couch while you're AFK. So I'm going to announce that to everyone for the future. It's going to be great. There's no downside.
Competitive integrity be gone. Just Aesah coming down and chatting. Although it's kind of important. You said it yourself. He can be scouting and reporting
wait, this guy's doing everything for us. He's scouting everyone for us.
What a homie.
Well, he has nothing else to do.
Yeah, he's AFK.
Yeah, but usually when you take AFK, you go AFK.
Yeah, but not everyone at home could process all these 8-4s in 2 seconds like you can.
True. All good. All right, well, let's take a look at someone who's streaking. We have Appies and Prestivent or Voidsins. Let's see whoever wins. Appies already won. Let's just hop on his board and see what he's able to do. Appies, in his own words, yesterday said that he didn't even do anything particularly special. He was just high rolling, which really sucks because he was in our lobby. Bryce.
Yeah, can we get some of that high rolling? We did in game 1, and then it was a remake. Freaking Setsuko, man.
Well, I think what Appies meant to say when he's high rolling is that he felt like he wasn't really even flexing his skill set. He felt like the game was just kind of giving him strong direction and kind of coming together by itself. So we'll see if that ends up, if he's able to show off what he is known for, which is flexing and being really creative. He's playing a 1-star Rammus. A lot of people love Rammus.
I absolutely love Rammus. I think this unit is so underrated. Like yesterday, my only frontline was a Rammus 2 with what is I forgot the tier chain item called?
Protector's Vow?
Protector's Vow.
It's so good because it gives them mana to instantly like cast a lot faster, but then also gives them like the big chunk of defensive stats. He was literally my only frontliner, and it was chilling all through stage 4.
Okay.
Rammus is such a good unit. Agreed.
Yeah, you know, people compare Rammus to what some people say a budget Sejuani. It's just an opportunity to get early CC, very reliable. And the best part about Rammus is that a lot of times you have no problem hitting if you're trying to roll for it because no one buys this unit.
It kind of reminds me of like a really budget Shyvana from last set. He jumps in the air and slams down on people, except he doesn't breathe fire. He just kind of sits there.
It's true. But he's way more attractive.
That is true.
Yes. Also, I think the Rammus augments are really good in the data. Milk, can you confirm?
Honestly, the augments, the Rammus augments are pretty good. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know about the Rammus the unit. It's like average.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, it's an average, but like the timing of it, I think, is really important. You're not supposed to stick on Rammus the whole game, although Ray said he did, and he actually found success.
Yeah, I pivoted off when I hit level 9, but I think it's like even good in stage 4, stage 5.
Got it. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 item-based augments, 2 Band of Thieves, 2 item grab bags, an Electro Charge, and a Brawler emblem from Kiyoon. So we'll see if he can make that work. Brawler in general, I think, is becoming more and more popular, especially on like when people are trying to play for like Zed and they just don't have an option to do anything. A lot of people go for like Jax, for example, Bryce.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Brawler giving scaling HP now, right? It used to be flat across the board, so it was always really good early and would fall off late. But now, if you get HP items onto the Brawler units themselves, they get so much value out of it. It's insane.
Interesting from Aesah, he's choosing to play around Draven, a unit that got crazy nerfed right before launch, going from 70 to 140 mana, and yet he's still playing around it. Do you like playing around Draven, anybody here?
Not really, but I think he's trying to make sure he 5 losses, so he's not trying to make like the strongest board ever, so maybe this Draven could kill like 1 unit, But
Dream big.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna sell the stream next soon.
He thought about maybe getting a unit to half HP.
Interesting. Last Whisper Slam. Can you still play Zed with Last Whisper Mill?
Honestly, you still have Shred, and you also mostly have backline, but it's not the worst item.
Yeah,
But he's probably not looking at Zed.
apparently the Last Whisper procs first, and then Zed's like base shred. It's actually like very effective.
Yeah, because it's additive. So this is something that's not exactly easy to know unless you just know in TFT.
Yeah.
But Shred can stack, but it's very specific interactions of flash shred versus percentage shred. It goes for people who played, I think set 4 was it when Samira? No, set 5. Or was it set 6? Set 6, Samira. Dude, I don't even know anymore.
What's her set 6?
There have been so
yes.
many sets of TFT, losing track.
There was one Samira that did a flat shred.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And you could play Last Whisper on her and it would continue to stack. That's one of those interactions that's being described.
Yeah, it's kind of similar thing, but I mean, usually you're gonna hack your Zed into the back line, so you don't have to shred that much armor.
True.
But it's still really good, and it's good use of components.
Where I think it shines is when you miss, right? If you get directly onto their carry, you definitely do not want the Last Whisper, but that's not always going to be the case. You have three opponents, they're swapping, you're doing other things. Like, you're not always going to land the Zed directly onto their primary carry. And Zed will oftentimes, after dealing with whatever unit was in the back line, go to the front line, and the Last Whisper allows them to actually get through that front line so you can still win a fight if you miss.
That's true. Or if you're going up against Ray's Rammus.
Yep. He has base super armor.
Dirty Rammus abuser.
Okay, so Voisin lost his streak. Unfortunately, only got 4 in a row. Slammed Edge of Night on Cho'Gath, which was, I think, something that he was hoping to be able to swing that fight, but not able to get that done.
This guy is a Zed one trick who did not hit Zed yesterday, so his scores were quite bad. But if you can find this Zed unit today, he's pretty good at DFT, so he clearly doesn't know the set that well, but if you can hit Zed specifically, I think he will do well today.
Yeah, and I'm not saying this just because Bryce and I absolutely got trounced yesterday, but a lot of these people are figuring out things as they go because it is set launch. We all have our preconceived notions from PvE, but that's just like the pocket of which you play, right? Like people who even in-house, it's really about their playstyles and what they think is good. And then all of a sudden you see set launch and all the data is out there, and people even thought AD was bad coming out of PvE, and now all of a sudden AD is dominating.
Is AD dominating? Zed is dominating.
In the stats, they are. AD is dominating. For sure. Zed and Samira, sure shots, and another AD.
Nobody seems to be playing Samira. I think it was the only I guess Satsuko played it from Underground one time yesterday, and then I played it straight up one time
Duelist
yesterday.
with Vayne was also doing really well.
Vertical Duelist did really well. That comp came out of nowhere, it felt like, and it is performing super, super well.
Prestivent. Gunblade Shiv, what is that? On a Jax. And so what is he angling for? He's just playing tempo into whatever?
Tempo AP.
Yeah. I was talking to Preston, he just really likes playing AP Flex. He says he doesn't even try to play Zed.
I tried to play Zed yesterday, and 2 other people hit Zed too, and it just feels like you're just so doomed in this spot. I'm not entirely sure what to do.
Yeah, you just gotta hit before they do.
Well, it just feels like Zed's a really contested unit, and Zed1 can carry, but not against Zed2s.
Okay, Hero Augment, we got 2 costs.
Oh,
boxing
lessons.
Wait, for the setup here, is Spear of the Exiles also something you should consider?
It's probably just boxing lessons, honestly, with these items.
Yeah, I can see a case for both.
But Yasuo is also really high though.
That's what I'm saying. I think the Spear of the Exile here is legitimately worth considering.
But the thing is, I would just look at the stats and see how high boxing lessons is, and I would just take boxing.
I mean, that's how you guide all your decisions.
Yeah.
The raw HP on your board is just so valuable. I like boxing lessons here too.
Oh, and she even found a Zac who scales off of that HP as well. High roller.
Plus, she's not picking up this orb. Mort Dog myth busted yesterday and said, whoa, opting to play the Cho'Gath over the Zac so that she can hold the Civ repair guaranteed. Interesting.
Yeah, yesterday we found out that this orb does pull from the pool. Because if it didn't pull from the pool, then if all of the Vi's were out, then she would pick it up and just turn into gold, which would be...
Oh, people just do
really
bench space these days. Mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, bench space is a huge issue for Rain here, so I'm really glad that we're...
But the amount of times I see people, like, flamed their chat for asking why they didn't pick it up and they gave the wrong reasons is really hilarious.
I'll see when you
Becca had
buy
a
a
moment where
carousel.
she was like, "Oh my god, I flamed my chat so many times for no reason."
No, but you might get like a vial carousel here, and like you don't get combined, so you can sell it. Like you want an item. To end the game with.
Oh, that's another reason.
Oh.
I like it. Yeah.
So like, say you got it here, you got a 3-5, you got like.
Smash and grab.
Min-max. Min-max is a min-max.
Oh, I just realized Preston and Rain are using the exact same little legend.
Who will reign supreme? Rain spot feels really good. She full loss
I'm
streak.
not
She
looking
built a
at
ton of.
Kiyoon.
She
He's
built a ton of
shrieking.
econ. She has great
Yeah, the
itemization.
components are crazy.
Right. She's got really strong frontline items. She's got strong backline potential. This is actually not a bad Samira spot. She goes last Whisper. It's really, really good for Samira.
Yeah, you can actually play anything. Boxing
Yeah,
lessons is
boxing
generically
lessons,
good.
you can literally just play anything.
That's the reason why it's so good.
Their high chance is just a set game still.
Milk wants to look at his
Kiyoon
best
guy.
buddy Kiyoon.
Yeah.
92. You know, this is the first event that Milk hasn't requested to room with Kiyoon.
Huh?
Oh, Trouble in
no,
Paradise?
No, it's because he got a girlfriund now. Like I can't just ask him.
Oh,
That didn't
but
stop you before.
Oh, really? I asked
the
the room with
previous
Milk, and he
Vegas
said that
trip.
he doesn't room with anyone.
Oh, no, I don't.
see.
Honestly, I don't like room with anyone anymore because
Why not?
I don't know. Because after rooming with Kiyoon, I was like, huh?
there's nowhere to go but down.
Yeah,
You just want the last person you ever roomed with to be Kiyoon.
pretty much.
Dude, Ray is basically sitting on your lap right now. How you gonna do him like
Oh.
that?
Yeah. Feels bad, man.
We get a chance to look at the augments. A couple Yasuo augments. We see 2 Vi augments.
Yeah.
Fiora.
Fiora
Rel
augment.
from Robin.
Okay, if it's Channeled Ferromancy, the one that gives you stacking, armor, and magic resistance every time you cast, that one's really strong.
Pigod took Camille. I want to look at his spot when we can. I
Voidsins
know.
is in such a good spot.
Look at Kiyoon, and then we look at Appies in that order, please.
Oh, I want to look at Prestivent as well because he's the Camille augment, and I'm curious if he's actually using it purely supportive and going vertical
Wow.
admin. Oh, I see.
I see. This is a top 8 at Worlds diff. Being able to get Zed on command. Rammus.
Just
Nope,
playing
nope.
tempo AD. This is Zed every time, right?
You could play pretty much anything, any AD comp from here. I mean, theoretically, he could even just like roll it down and just go into Vayne, but probably unlikely.
This entire lobby is just Zed.
Yep. That unit's kind of good.
It's good, but I do think that there's more viable comps that we saw yesterday, and also serves to benefit people like Prestivent who are just playing not Zed.
Yeah.
One of the things that's really interesting about this tournament is lobby complexion matters a lot. Because if you have a Nico and Dishtop in your lobby, they're not playing Zed. They really want to play. I mean, they will if they have to, but they really want to play AP Flex, for example.
It's funny that you said that, and they played Zed like half their games. I know because I scouted Dishtop starter tier. I'm like, oh, he's AP. I look at his board at 4-2. He has Zed 2.
You hit Zed 2, you play Zed 2.
It was absurd.
Wait, that's literally what happened to me yesterday. I started tier yesterday, and he said Zed 2 every game.
I know.
So many duelists.
Wait, is that the trick? Is that the tech? Start tier and you will hit Zed 2? Because if so, I am down
Hey,
to tier start.
He's doing what I said. I said he could just totally play like even Vayne or something from here. We'll see though. I mean, part of it is that this Yasuo exiles attack speed. Like, what AD carry doesn't want attack speed? Especially a duelist, like all of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
vertical duelist is clearly really good. Every single time we see a vertical duelist board, it performs really well. I'm not sure this is the conditions for it. He doesn't have any +1 in duelist, which feels like at least. Yes, we saw it popping off with +2. At the very least, I would want him to get a duelist, either spat or augment on 4-2.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually think that it's totally fine just to play like 4 duelists and not even have a +1 as long as you have good support for it. The problem with duelist is usually your front line because you're relying on like really fragile units, at least on paper, like Fiora to do it. But you realize that Ox Force is really good, and then you're able to play like another Ox Force unit, and all of a sudden they ramp up to their max attack speed very quickly and overwhelm their opponent.
I think it's good if you're playing Zed. I think it's good as like a different version of Zed. But if you're just trying to carry Vayne for duelist, I don't know
that I could agree with that. That makes sense. Well, Kiyoon's streaking, so is Rainplosion. So the two people, we're actually blessing the players. We're not cursing.
Wow, what time to be alive.
Who do we want to go next? What you said, Appies. We want to see the Fiora.
Oh,
augments?
I wanted to see Pigod and whether or not what he's doing with that Camille augment. That was the outlier among the augment selections.
Yeah, we should go to Prestivent if we can as well.
And then I do think Robin taking Rel is interesting. See what spot is he gonna play vertical Star Guardian potentially. That comp has not seen a ton of play yet, but I think there's a number of people who think it's quite good.
Yeah, I think there's 2 comps that you generally play with Ferromancy for Robin. We'll talk about that actually in a sec. He's rolling down right now.
Work.
So he's level 7, so he's just going to play 2 admin the whole game. I would
He is
assume.
dizzy. He is dizzy. Oh, Ramus 2?
I mean, definitely make that. I mean, it's good. Ray would have quit casting if he didn't make that Ramus there.
Yep.
This is so hard when you have to play Flex. Flex is back in the set. You can see he's just looking at his synergy bar thinking, can he do anything better? He took out a 2-star unit for this Silas, hoping that the Renegade buff is going to be relevant, which is very strong. It is 40% damage.
I mean-
no! The Talia!
I'm gonna use these buffing. Really don't do anything though.
Agreed.
But he's going for like an augment, I think. Is why I jammed
Okay, so he's trying to manipulate his board state so that his
it in. But
augment
his
choice will be
items don't
good.
even make sense for it, so
Oh man.
I don't even know what's going on.
He got his first in points.
I don't think
honestly don't know what's going
P-God
on.
knows what's going on.
I
to
think
be
he's
clear.
going to 8th.
Yeah, I'm looking at his board and like what he jammed in, but his augments like don't even make sense for like what he's trying to.
I feel
manipulate.
like all of his best units are on his bench.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny how this is like one of the first sets without assassins, but like the one assassin type synergy is just dominating.
Yeah, true. Though I think if you tune down that Zed unit, maybe it would dominate less.
Oh no. The thing about Stand United is if you don't have a clear direction of the comp you want to play,
Yeah.
you get even dizzier because you just keep looking at the synergy bar.
I'm actually not a fan of Stand United as much this set because I feel like a lot of times I just play super flexibly. I end up with like 2 synergies late game.
I'm pretty sure Peacock got lost, and he's just gonna die.
I am fairly confident that's going to happen too. Alistar 2 can be useful. We do have Oxforce units.
I mean, there's no way to this talent in. Like
like Silas, right? Like, what are we doing with this?
He's buffing like people that do nothing.
5 seconds on the clock. Peacock, put something in.
You can tell he's dizzy.
Put something in.
Wait, really? You can tell what is giving that? What is that giving away?
Oh,
Milk. What
God.
is it about the situation that makes you think
He's
he's
Stand
dizzy?
United and he has no synergies in that.
He took Stand United and he has fewer synergies
Yeah.
than when he picked it.
Yeah. This.
I relate to this so hard.
Yeah, this is super relatable.
I had a spot like this yesterday as well. With Talia carried nonetheless, it's very hard. And the problem with AP setups like this, if you aren't airtight on your front line, you take infinite.
Dan and I being
50's
on
not
this
that
couch,
bad.
this is like, I feel like any criticism that we throw right now is such a glass houses moment for us.
Yeah.
This set is hard, man. We spent 6 months playing not real
no.
flex TFT,
Oh.
and now
there's
we
a
have
place
to
too.
again. It's so hard.
No, it's cathartic, Bryce. I feel like Piga and I relate. I relate to him so hard right now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
looking at his
also relate
board.
to him.
It is too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he may have used a little bit too much mental power on the omelette this morning.
And he didn't even do that well. He did okay.
Oh, he got 5th. Ray got 4th.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what this
He
Camille augment
lost
is again?
to Robin.
Wait, what's a Camille augment anyway?
This
I don't
one
know.
is the support. I think it's called Hextech Retribution. When your ally dies, you gain 5% bonus damage, and you start at 10%.
Yeah. That one's pretty solid.
Yeah,
If you could make the Camille fit in your board pretty easily.
This angle from Talia is pretty nuts. Wait, hold on. All of a sudden?
All of a sudden, out of
Oh.
nowhere.
Okay, so when you're in this spot, I know everyone's like, it's an if, go next, whatever, but like, you're playing for your team, so you have to like see if you can even squeeze out a 7th, and Aesah just lost.
This is action H.
No. Aesah just lost. He's 5 hit points
I'm
ahead.
not swapped to Aesah or Falcon.
Yeah, let's look at Aesah and see who actually is going 8th.
Yeah.
Because if you can play for 7th, wait, actually they're on the same team.
Oh.
Never mind.
Now I really relate to this situation.
All right, so taking a look at the augments, Aesah picks CB3, Celestial Blessing 3, Rainplosion, Hacker.
Wait, he's still on his
It's a horse.
Draven 2 carry?
Pocky took Cursed Crown.
Wait, is he playing 2 Ace?
Yes.
It looks like it, yes. For now.
What do you mean he's gonna hit?
Oh, we're all in. We're all
For
in.
now. Just watch this Mordekaiser pop up in the shop like it's nothing. Here's Samira, 3rd ace.
Oh.
Oh, he's pairing up.
Oh, we're dizzy already. Echo? Oh no.
It's so funny.
This is so relatable.
Zed?
What is this boomer?
Dude, it's hard. This set is hard. You're trying
Hello?
to flex a million different
Okay,
units.
you know what I'm
okay.
learning? Don't be too flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is such thing.
Oh, but does he have? But he
6
doesn't
brawler.
have boxing less than 6 brawlers. My God.
My God. Belveth, 6 brawlers.
All right, I mean,
this is flexible
Yeah.
TFT if I've ever seen it.
Thank God we hit this Belveth, by the way, because this spot was omega doomed if we did not.
The thing is, it feels like he's still going to have trouble getting past frontline, which gives a lot of time for his opponent to ramp up things like a Sirach in the back.
Appy's board looked really bad though for 0 gold.
That's true.
Yeah,
A
especially
lot
on
of 1-stars.
7. 0 gold, level 5. Everyone's going 8th, Milk.
Honestly, I think Appy's actually going 8.
Milk, how can the whole lobby be actually going 8th? You said 3 players are actually going 8th so far.
No. After seeing that, Appy's is actually going
Okay,
8th.
but also, Pockygom could lose out of nowhere and die in 8th.
Okay, wait a second, Milk. I want your actually going 8th list right now, because you've said it about half the lobby.
Actually, 8th is Appy's, for
okay,
sure.
so 8th is Appies. Who's 7th?
P-God.
And who's 6th? Aesah?
Honestly, I don't know Pocky spot because he took Curse Crown, so he can die at like any moment.
Okay.
Oh, High Roller? Okay, so the highest percent odds, anybody know for 4 costs? It is Samira and Zed at 26%. If you use it on Mount for Samira, use it on Ezreal. And then or is it for Zed? No, Zed you use it on just on any laser clean, I think.
Any?
No,
And
not
for,
any.
for
There's one specific
Samira,
one.
who is it?
I think it's Ezreal.
Wait, it's definitely not Laser Corpse because isn't there also Sejuani, so it's definitely not Laser Corpse?
And
No,
you
I
know,
think you're right, actually.
Kiyoon has to express some skill here because he's not allowed to look at tactics.tool, so he needs to be a knower.
He probably knows. All he does is look at stats.
I mean, Samira
the
is
fact
the
that
one
he
to
took
use
it
it
and
on.
he's playing around Samira suggests that he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just know that Zed is higher than normal. That's all. I don't know off the top of my head.
Do you think anyone in this tournament is going to pull like a school moment and just start writing down stats on their arm?
Oh, it's like Memento. You start
Wait a second.
tattooing
Ray,
it.
did you do that in school?
No comment.
It's probably GP thing about it because he's a supers.
In a duelist?
Yeah,
Wait, actually, that makes me. I think
there's
you're
no
right.
3 calls, 5 calls supers.
Wait, you're right. It might be gameplay.
And there's no 5-point duelist.
Oh, there's Milk Guy. Kind of smart. Well done.
Or you save all that time and just look at the stats.
I suppose so. Milk, kept asking multiple times if he was allowed to look at tactics.tools in the middle of the game.
Yeah,
and I said
I
no.
do not play the game. I know, but the thing is, like, it's 200 a set. I haven't studied the stats yet.
Yeah, but that's not our problem. That's your problem, isn't it?
Milk's really good at when he doesn't like the answer, he just asks the same question.
He does.
hoping
Okay,
he
so
gets
this is
a
what
different
happened.
answer.
This is what happened. We said no, and Milk said why, and I said because that's something that you just shouldn't do in the middle of a tournament. You're not supposed to look up. You're not supposed to alt tab in the middle of the game to look for outside information help. And then he said, oh. And then he asked again. He's like, wait, but can we look at it in the middle of the game? It's like, I just said no.
It's like the classic clip where he's like, "Mort Dog, you have to buff Windfall
Ezreal?
on 2-1."
Does he know? Or
No,
he doesn't know?
You have to buff it.
Wait, is the best unit to dice Ezreal?
I'm pretty sure it's Ezreal. I can look it up.
Is there another one? Does Samira also work?
Leona?
Leona?
Ray. Oh?
Wait, Samira's ace. Never mind. So it's definitely not him because he's an ace.
Yo, Ace's board's kind of fun. I'm down for him to top 4 with this vertical. Oh, he pivoted. He's a dirty pivoter. He's got mech.
Honestly,
blame him.
It's pretty strong. Like, 2 items on Misfortune, 3 items on Belveth.
Yeah, look at this Belveth dancing to the back line. Is he going to get on the Samira?
It's just Ezreal, by the way.
Oh, so I mean, Kiyoon doesn't know. 'cause
Oh, he's not a knower.
He just skipped it.
Yeah, and then
And there's nothing he can dice because Samira's half the odds because it shares with MF.
Zed is Gangplank. You are correct. Good call, Milk.
Oh my.
MF?
Overtime Misfortune, just 1-shots.
So what is Kiyoon actually trying to get?
Kiyoon's going
P-God?
actually.
Because Kiyoon actually has no gold to actually get it, but at this point he might be just.
If he holds
It might be
Ezreal,
enough. Yeah,
No.
he could actually dice Ezreal right now.
Yeah, but thing is now it's like
It looks like he's going to do it.
there's no way because it shares with MF.
Oh my god,
not-
no 4 costs in the
No.
first dice.
He holds Ezreal here. He probably knows to hold Ezreal because if he thinks about it long enough, he's going to hold it.
This is a
Dude,
very
it's in your
weak
shop.
option. Yeah.
Kiyoon, this is your moment.
Samira is a 12% versus 26 for Ezreal.
He's got Ezreal in the shop.
Because
Please.
Because there's a what? There's Mordekaiser
yeah.
and there's MF.
You're equally likely to get Mordekaiser, Misfortune, Samira, and Senna, and Sona.
But honestly, the shot was creeped anyway because there's no 4
Yeah, no
cost.
4 costs.
So like it didn't even matter. But he doesn't even know right
That's
now.
true.
Because I'm thinking about like what unit to buy. All good.
All
Is it though? He's about to take a big amount of damage from Robin, his teammate. Is set unless he can kill a couple units. Oh, that's actually huge. If you can kill like 1 or 2 more units,
What's Robin's board, by the way?
it's Zoe
It's
plus
just
stuff.
Zoe carry?
Yeah.
Kiyoon actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I think his
Sag.
board is made around like the Rel augment, where you just spam cast and gain armor.
Nice try, lil bro.
What happened to Appies actually going 8th?
I found that Prestivent's related to a lot of people.
Okay, if he just dice the right unit, isn't he going first here?
Yes. He's gonna go for Samira again.
No 4 cost? It didn't even matter.
What the heck is happening?
And he got Aphelios instead. Oh, so he's going for sure shots because he wants to just lock in the 4 sure shots?
No. He just doesn't know.
No, yeah.
No, I'm saying, like, what's his game plan right now, though? Like, why did he put it on Sivir?
I think he just thought it was the highest odds, but is it? Wait, actually, is Silver the same? Actually,
No, she's a civilian sure shot.
He's just trying to kind of intuit it on the fly. He's thinking about a bunch of things while also trying to think about
It's
dice
Sivir
odds.
same.
Wait,
Sivir
it is-
same. Sivir same.
Sivir is the second best option.
Yeah.
Second best option.
Okay. And again, he actually hasn't gotten 4 costs in either shop, which is insane. 25% per window,
Yeah.
no 4 costs. So it wouldn't have mattered what he diced in either
see, I
situation.
It's only 1% dash, yeah, and it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. But what does matter is he's about to die.
Honestly,
Phil.
he's about to win the lobby. I know Kiyoon's luck.
You sure, man?
Three
Yeah.
Samira's next dice.
You're saying that in his luck, he should have hit Samira 3 by now.
25% chance he hits here.
Samira off
Any
carousel?
Samiras?
No, he actually won the game.
He doesn't need it.
The game is already over.
You can use a third mech item. Titans, maybe? Gargoyle? Sunfire. Interesting.
Anti-heal?
Yeah, he doesn't have anti-heal. Makes sense.
No,
I mean,
the game's over.
Voidsin went out in an actual 7th, by the way. So Milk's
good.
prediction skills are roughly on par with your average TFT caster, I'd say.
Damn.
that's true. It is
no
a common
way.
joke. All right. Let's see.
Let's get to work.
He's trying to hold 4 costs.
Yeah. But the thing is, he also needs enough
he
gold to
hits
buy
here.
it.
He
He needs enough
hits
gold
here.
to buy it, though.
He does. If
he
he does
does
right
dice
now, he
silver?
can't roll. Okay.
No, he's gonna dice silver and just win. Watch this.
Dice Silver.
He literally can't buy
He
it.
can't even buy it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shouldn't he just dice because he's going to ETH anyways?
Oh my
wait,
God.
Not a single
There
four
is
again.
dice,
no
0 4
way.
cost?
25%.
How's it even possible?
Yo, at least half the time when people come down here whining after their
What?
bad beats, it's just for the content. But
Yes.
this is not for the
What?
Content.
That's actually
I would be
mind-blowing.
Three
full
dice?
flamethrower on right now.
Oh, here we go. He's complaining
A
already.
triple dice, 0 Samira?
You hit 0 4 costs.
Yeah, he's going to play with the wrong day.
And it's not. Yeah, it's not even the fact that he didn't hit Samir. It's the fact that he wasn't even possible for him to Samir because there's no
Yeah, 'cause
forecast in
him-
the shop.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. He got Sivir 2 value out of his prismatic augment.
He's also about to send an Appies bot 4, so all things considering, if he can scrap together a 5th.
Oh, he's gonna scrap together top
Top
4.
four?
Oh
Not
my god,
bad.
Pocky lost with Curse Crown!
Wait, this cast in overtime could actually one shot. Oh,
That
didn't
was close.
cast.
That was close.
Is Q the god of TFT?
What?
He's not the
Oh
god
my
of loaded dice, that's
God.
for sure.
Oh my God, Pocky and Voidsin.
Wait, yes, that's good for us!
Yes,
Pocky
yes,
voice is
Dan.
6-7.
Yes, we can do it.
High five, baby.
Monkasteer.
Wait,
Okay.
Q actually might be the best. Okay, he uses whatchamacallit? What's the thing called? Think fast, hits nothing, goes top 4.
Oh, true.
He takes loaded dice.
Oh wait, Becca's here
hits
to do some
nothing,
flaming.
Goes top 4.
Yes, Becca,
Yes,
we did
Becca,
it.
high five, not last!
Yes.
But honestly, you bring up a good point. Maybe he should have lost to Krugs this game and it would have been okay.
Oh, then he goes top 2 for sure.
Oh, he'd be dead. Wait, how much does it actually do for Krug? Is it 2?
Well, I don't know. I don't really.
Actually, does it depend on the number of Krugs still left alive? Any knowers?
Honestly,
I actually don't know.
Who would know?
Where's
Mort
Mort
Dogs?
Dog?
Do you know?
Yeah, where's
I mean,
Mort Dog?
who
Hey,
knows?
Mort Dog.
Like,
we need a myth busting.
How much
you die-
HP?
If you die to Krugs, does the number of Krugs influence the amount of damage you take?
Does the number of Krugs influence the amount
Like
of
if you
damage
die
take?
to
Yes.
1 versus 2 Krugs.
Yes.
How much damage? How much damage do you
Each
take?
one, they count as a normal minion, so you take like 2, 4, 6.
Wow.
that's a
Wait,
lot.
so you would have died if you actually lost to Krugs.
Yep.
Oh, so how much would you take if it's just one Krug surviving right now at the end of the
2.
round? Oh, only 2 damage? Oh, he was at 3 HP. He
Yeah,
would have
so
been
he was fine.
So he didn't. He misplayed this game.
He did.
should
He
have
misplayed
lost to
this game.
Krugs.
Yeah. Huge misplay, actually, when you really think about it.
Yeah.
Like
Also-
catastrophic.
Also, did you see that he had triple loaded dice? Try to go for Smirnoz. Didn't he have single 4 cost in any of the shops?
I mean, that sounds like a misplay on him.
Can we reflect on the fact that Rain full loss streak opened the game, got Gigabyss everything, and then just hasn't lost a round since? It's not
Can
just
we
like
reflect
perfect TFT.
on the idea that she hit Zed naturally and then just didn't lose since?
She's just not normally, man. She's too
Boxing
good.
lessons.
Buff Zed.
Yeah, buff Zed. That's definitely
Buff
in the
Zed,
patch
buff
notes.
boxing lessons.
The thing is, Rain has very much turned a corner in her play where she won't miss opportunities that come her way like this. And that is why she has such a big spike in results. She mentioned herself that she like randomly was having like weak plays even when she was high rolling, and then she like ironed that out, and all of a sudden she like got second at regionals, and then almost made a deep run at Worlds to win the whole thing.
Third at regionals, but point stands.
Oh, right, third at regionals. Oh,
You know who got second at regionals?
K3 Soju.
K3 Soju. One time to be alive.
Who?
Copy that.
Who? Never heard of him.
Well, you'll meet him tomorrow.
This board is kind of good. 4 Hacker Zed.
Very, very strong. Hacker in general is very powerful. I think a lot of people sleep on it because they think they only need like 2 Hacker for the backline access
Hacker
effect.
bans.
But the Omni Vamp is really strong. You think about how powerful Celestial Blessing 3 can be now. Amplify that across multiple carries.
Wait, isn't Hacker 4 like 80% healing or something, or 70?
Yeah, I'm trying to say like when you have like a huge amount of healing in Omni Vamp like that, it becomes really strong.
They nerfed all Omnivamp this game, but they left Hacker 4 like infinitely scaling.
Dude. Rain's just going to farm infinite off of this Urgot too. Aesah with a really fun top 3, by the way. He played the best TFT this game, it seems.
On paper, yes, and not only was it good for him, but Prestivent went 8th, so he needs to get as many placements as he possibly can, which looks like he maxed it out because Rain's about to win out.
Yeah. Aesah can for sure FF save mental angle here.
The thing about it is that Rob and Kiyoon also both top forward, and we talked about how they were in the middle of the pack and they need to put together a good couple top 4 finishes, so that's really big for their team as well.
Hey, yo, Mort, what's for lunch?
Yeah, stay focused, guys. So Milk and Ray are just looking at the lunch line right now.
Honestly, I'm down for someone to bring us some food. You guys want to bring us some plates of food? We're over here working. You guys are just standing in line. Agree?
I'm not eating later.
Oh, I'm not eating now, man.
I'm with
hungry.
Milk.
Like, I cooked all day and I ate nothing, man.
You call that cooking?
Yeah, I cooked today and like, I was looking at my own food. I was like, I'm getting kind of hungry looking at it.
Milk, you should have eaten it then. That would have been the play.
Oh, no, that was special for Mort.
I looked at the food you made, I lost my appetite.
No, I made it with extra love.
Oh, that is a secret ingredient.
This fight looked kind of close.
Yes. Boom.
Close game, guys. Close game.
Rainplosion.
I mean, Rain is just laughing at them. She's so much better than them. And by the way, you're looking at top 2 in the lobby, so the luck room does it again. Outscores the other room.
It's actually a room diff.
It actually is a room diff. All right, Bryce, it's on you to reserve that room today.
When it's our turn, I'm booking it up
Same.
there.
I'm down to wrestle for it.
Yeah. There's no way that I'm getting in the bad room 2 days in a row.
Why is Aesah so well dressed? What the heck?
You know what we should do? We should allow the lower point players in the lobby to get first pick on room. Agree?
But then you would always pick the room first.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's kind of 5-head. I like that. All right, why did no one come down? Okay, you know what? They're probably too busy high-fiving.
The fact that Kiyoon is not down here right now is like an absolute travesty. Kiyoon, get down here.
All right, Rain and Appies coming down.
Rain and Appies, Aesah coming down.
All right,
what do we got?
Talk about it.
Rain lost every fight until she won every fight.
All right, Rain, come on, or Appies and Rain, come over here real quick before you get lunch, I guess. Oh wait, hold on, your mic's not on. Your mic's not on.
It's getting turned on. Hold on. Production lets us know when he's ready.
Can you say something?
Test.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Okay. I've been dizzy before, right?
Yeah.
We've all been dizzy before.
Yeah.
I like to think I do well when I'm dizzy. I have never been more dizzy in a game of TFT in my life. Holy.
You know what you should do? You should get like a bat and then like spin around in a circle a bunch before the game starts, and that way you're used to it.
Did you see? That's what I was doing. I was just putting units on my board, and like, oh yeah, maybe this, maybe that. And
if it makes you feel any better, we could tell you were dizzy from looking at your board, but we didn't actually see the dizziness. Whereas with P-God, we got the full experience of the dizziness.
Prestivent took Stand United and had fewer synergies by the end of the turn.
I was playing a Zed line, and then I got dropped like Rod tier off stage 3, and I was like, well, okay, wait, what am I doing here? Then I rolled down, I didn't any duelists, and I got like hit some Sorakas, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Yeah.
So
and then Rain just
won.
had the Zed come into their shop immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would like to say thank you, Mortdog, for giving Kiyoon 0 Samiras on 3 loaded dice.
Yeah.
No, he had 0 4 costs.
He actually all 3 dice on level 8. He hit 0 4 costs.
Yes, 0 4
0
costs.
0 4 costs. The
3 times.
stuff of legends.
Kiyoon,
I can't believe you didn't come down here and immediately start bitching.
Well, you got
Okay,
first.
honestly, 4th is really good, but I literally hit 0 Samira. It's
Yeah.
like 25%.
We saw all 3 dice.
They had no 4 costs.
Yeah. I was at 6 Samira, triple loaded dice, I hit 0.
Yeah. By the way, it's Ezreal.
It's Ezreal's the best.
26 and Samira.
And
Sivers
Sivers 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we did mess up and use it on Samira
One
once.
time. It's all good. But honestly,
Still,
it
you had
didn't
no
matter.
forward
You got
cost, it
no
didn't
forward
matter.
cost, so it didn't change anything. Because first thing it does is figure out what the shop is, and then it picks the units.
All right, we need to talk to Voidson because he is so mad. Where is he?
Voidson.
He's just like
Voidson here.
background raging.
Yeah.
All right, what happened, Phil? What happened?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
To put it in context, right? Usually people can't hit Z2 if there's like 4 Z players.
Right.
I'm fine with that. That's fine. But Rainplosion is the only one who was playing Z, and she found Z in 30 gold. That's fine.
It happens.
That's fine. She gets first.
Yeah.
We'll take those. I roll 60 gold at 8. I can't even find Sedge. My board didn't change. I throw in like Gangplank 2 for 6 duelists. I had no upgrades. Like, hello?
Okay,
Like, what's
so
going
It's
on?
okay because
I
your
have-
scores can't be as bad as your omelet. So.
Okay, I have a novel TFT idea for you, okay?
Yes?
Have you considered looking for more than one unit while playing? Like, for example, Aesah clearly wanted to play other units, but then what happened was he hit a 2-star Belveth, so he's like, oh, I guess I will play a 2-star Belveth. And then he got
I was
second.
too deep in the duelist line, you know?
You were too deep before the game even loaded in!
No. Okay. Yes. Yes, but. However, there were more Belveths gone than Zeds. I didn't have enough gold to pivot my entire board to build around that Belveth.
Right.
I honestly think
chair.
even if I had 2-star Belveths with my garbage duelist, a Z1 probably would still be better.
Yeah.
So I think, yes, I should play for more than Zed. I wanted to play AP. However,
Wait, you want to play AP?
Yeah.
How? I thought you said you were going to play Zed all
oh,
day.
no. Yeah, before.
Yesterday
but then,
went really well, so he decided to double down on the strategy.
Gotcha.
No.
All right, Pockygom, you picked Curse Crown. Was your spot actually a Curse Crown spot?
I feel like I had to because like if I'm already kind of guaranteed 8th, so like if I don't take Curse Crown, it's like what the hell am I playing for? So I just decided I'm just gonna play whatever units I get,
Okay.
and then
And he lost one time.
I had to take like Malphite Augment. And it kind of turned out well with Soraka and Belveth because
Okay.
they cast off it.
Wait, what?
But I
What
was
is
just
this
like-
board? Soraka,
No, this is a
Belveth, and
Pockygom
Malphite?
board.
But then it's just like I had to play against Rain
Oh, that's
every
true.
single
That's true.
time. I'm pretty sure I could get a second there.
Yeah.
Like because Kiyoon didn't hit.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, we gotta get Pgod in here really fast.
Yes.
Pgod.
And then you guys gotta
Don't-
get
don't-
upstairs. We gotta
Pgod,
play these
important
games.
question.
Roll
Are you still dizzy, my dude?
No, okay, all right. That level 7 roll down, that will never happen again. And I just want to make it clear, Aesah is the best player in this tournament, and I'm about to get boosted so hard.
Yeah, I agreed.
After watching that game, I'm pretty sure Aesah is uncontested the best.
You did your job yesterday by getting as many points as possible.
Okay, you guys gotta go play. You gotta get back up there.
We
Go,
can't.
go,
We can't
go.
interview it too much. Yeah, I got you.
What?
Can I talk to you about something really quick?
Oh, is it cursing?
Milk is being pulled
Can I
out
talk
to
to
be
you about
talked about something.
Oh, you have to go play.
All right, Milk's in trouble.
Milk's in trouble, which is going to be really fun. We're going to get a live look in at Milk going to the principal's office.
Wait, why do you have a belt while you bring him over there?
He's giving him fashion advice, Ray. Please.
my God.
Yeah, that's
You
what I meant.
know, Milk actually spends most of his time looking at fashion.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Really?
He actually is like, he's
No,
actually
wait, no
looking a lot
cap.
about like how to dress, how to style his hair, like different trends that's going on. And then he sends me a bunch of profiles because apparently he thinks that I know a lot, which I know some, but not a lot.
He spends a lot of time looking at like fitness related stuff as well. And
It's true, it's
he
true.
looks at it like it's tactics, not tools. He's like, I don't get it. Why don't people take more vitamin A? It seems kind of broken.
I think he looks at all of life like it's tactics, not tools. Like if there was
Yeah,
a tactics,
yeah,
not
yeah.
tools that had the data of all life decisions, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
Milk would be like,
exactly.
Yeah.
people who are 6% more happy drink this type of orange juice.
He can't wait for Black Mirror to come true, which it already kind of has. But I think he would prefer that that one where you like it just optimizes your life for you and it try to choose your decisions.
Yeah, I mean he said he wished he had future sight in real life so he could see his next girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, but just like Future say, it wouldn't matter because
That's
he would lose
5 head.
anyways.
And he would zephyr her on accident.
That means it sends her in a tornado. Oh God. Wait, Milk, are you coming back?
I can't.
Oh, he's gonna go get
Oh,
lunch.
this guy's gonna eat. I kind of want to eat too.
Wait,
at
can
some
you,
point.
you're
Why don't we
allowed
do
to
one
go
more
get
game and then
lunch,
eat food?
but get us food.
Yeah. I say we'll eat while we cast. Just get food.
Okay, so
Get
we've
food.
seen your cooking ability. Let's see your plating ability.
Yeah, it's live, but you can get food. It's fine.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the next game.
Oh, you want to say something? You want to talk about your trip to the principal's office, Milk?
All right, he's getting pulled
okay.
for further
Okay.
comments.
Yeah. This
Monkasteer.
is not good. This is not 2 times principal's office in one 5-minute window.
Maybe Bebe will need a new partner.
Oh.
We'll see. It's okay. We've replaced many players here at the summit.
We
We'll
have.
spot
It's a
more.
fluid situation.
You know, I always thought Bebe would be the one putting him in jail, but I guess not.
Oh.
Insane.
Okay, they're smiling. They're smiling. Okay, it's
Good things
looking
are
positive.
happening.
Looks like they're laughing. Looks like they're laughing. Okay. Good guys. All right, so
We're one game in.
We're one game in.
All things coming up Brodan so far. Pocky and Voidsin with the 6-8. You love to see it.
6-7, 6-7, 8 with Prestivent.
Oh, you're right. 6-7. Still
I do
pretty
agree.
good.
I think Aesah. So
Aesah's good.
Aesah looks like he is capable of pulling himself out of lower situations. It's really funny because going into this event, Aesah was telling us that he felt like he was the worst player of the field because he counted the number of top fours, and his average top four rate across 20 games was 15%.
TFT's kind of like that though, right? You don't know, and then it clicks, and then you're good. And especially in a field like this where there's a fairly wide knowledge gap, right? Everyone's really good here, except for me, but everyone else is really good here.
I think,
and so there's like a lot of people who are just figuring out on the fly, like, oh, these are the better early game openers, like this is the better mid game, you know, rolling cadence, etc.
Oh, he's getting out his New York side out.
Sorry, go for it, Red.
Yeah, but I think a lot of players, including me, overcomplicate a lot of things about the set because we just got out of a set where you hard force a comp from turn one. You're just, you know, Seraphine comp straight out the gate. You're forcing the exact components, the units you're like sacking econ. I think this set you keep it more simple. Like upgraded units are strong. You slam items that make sense, and you roll when you need to. And like a lot of players,
that's actually way more complicated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then you have to figure stuff out later.
It's actually the opposite. It's so simple because you commit at 2-1, you just have to do the same thing.
Yeah, but like a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know if I want to slam this. It might grief my late game items. But like if it's good on your current board, just slam it, save some HP. I think it's good this set.
Oh,
I agree.
Also, I want to say something.
What happened? What happened?
Wait, wasn't basically it was nothing. But basically it wasn't one. Oh, I have to go again. Ow.
Wait, what? You're being pulled the third time?
But wasn't boxing losses 1-2? So isn't the game all augment luck?
Well, we also saw people who take boxing lock-ins in the past also go bot 4.
I mean, yeah, but like there are spots from it.
So
like,
isn't it balanced in that sense? If sometimes you go top 1, sometimes you go bot 4.
Honestly.
Also, getting Vayne from Orb is
give some
extremely good. And he already has 3 Anima Squad. This is a pretty good opener. Okay, Milk just threw the mic.
I know, now it's just me and Ray that's, well, everyone figures it out. All right, what's up, Ray? It's just me and you.
How do you feel about this Vayne from Orb? Some of these 3 costs you get from Orb,
So I'm pretty sure Anima Squad is still really good. Oh, he can make 10.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Wait, I don't understand why he put the Kale in instead of putting an Anima Squad, because he could have had 3 or something. I guess he wants the duelist, but...
Yeah, people who hold Kale are generally doing that to have a look at Underground.
Yeah.
So he has 2 out of 3 right now. The question that keeps popping up every time is, do you ever roll for Underground at 2-1 if you don't get it? And I feel like there's been spots where it's actually correct to try to do that, but I've never found the spot for me to do that yet.
Yeah, I mean, I've rolled 20 gold when I had a Vine and Ezreal just looking for that 1 Kale, and I never hit it, so... After that game, I will never roll for Underground another day of my life.
I mean, 75% odds for 1 cost. You would feel like it's not actually that bad, but he's not even picking up a Jinx for the Prankster, or for the Anima Squad. He's holding on to it.
Yeah, I would value Anima Squad way higher, I think. Just getting those stacks early adds up.
Okay, so he's looking at dynamic defenses, which gives us Stoneplay Gargoyle, and that's the best part about this augment. Also, it seems like he likes playing around that Brawler concept, which I think is pretty strong. He has an Ash 2 in the shop.
Yep. Honestly, pretty strong. Like, even though he has no upgraded units, Vayne with Duelist is just so solid.
It's true. You could also play the Ash 2 for Recon as well, but then his economy situation where he's been... Oh, wait, what is this?
Oh?
Double Stoneplay?
That's a tanky Blitzcrank.
I know. 1 for each part of his chest.
Okay.
Okay, so when you see this, I guess he can just kind of play anything from here, right? Because he still has like generic defensive augment or defensive items. One thing that Bebe was talking to me yesterday is that he doesn't like starting defensive components because he feels like it's going to be really hard to see what carry you want to play around. But then I was like, why don't you just play a generic frontline with any kind of backline then? And then he said that just means that you're never going to be able to play for first. Do you agree with that?
I don't know about the first part, but I definitely agree with offensive items being really good because this set you want multiple carries. And like you could run 2, 3, 4 even. Like I've seen people run a Samira, a Belveth, a Zed, and a Misfortune all on the same board and do really well.
Interesting.
So I think you want as many offensive items as possible this set just because itemizing multiple carries is so good.
I agree with the sentiment. I'm not entirely sure if that combination is reliable every game.
Oh,
but
yeah. But what I'm saying is like you could run infinite carries this set.
I think so. My general rule on PB was for every one itemized carry, I want to have a frontliner that can defend for them. So if I have 3 carries, I want to have 3 strong frontline units that I feel confident
What is Void wearing?
Oh, that's called W Riz.
Oh,
Bottom right.
People G.
It's true. Maybe he feels like it like concentrates his brain cells to work harder, you know?
Also, these tacos are kind of good.
It's like a thinking cap.
He's just eating some tacos.
Wait, you're eating tacos?
Oh. Not bad.
What kind of tacos?
Honestly, I don't know what this meat even is.
So you just picked it up? You just threw it in there?
Yeah, I have no clue what
it was good for the synergy bar?
I just said one of everything.
Ah, he did Stand United the taco.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, they can't hear me eat, right?
What?
They can't hear me eat, right?
Well, we can hear you eat.
Really?
Becca told us that she gets really... She was like, Milk eats with his mouth open, everything like that.
Okay, the thing is, my entire family eats with their mouth open, so I picked up from my grandma and my dad.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like I don't remember, like last Christmas or something, or New Year's. We were eating dinner. I'm just looking around. I'm like, oh, that's where I got it from. Because my entire family all eats it like their mouth open.
Right, and speak with their mouth full.
Yeah, do that too.
That's right. You just can't stop yapping.
I'm sorry. I'll eat my food and come back.
Now you can say just move the mic up when because we're hearing every single
all
your chewing and
I'll
smacking.
just take it off in time.
It's good advertisement for the taco though. It makes it seem very delicious. True. Or people who want Milk ASMR stream.
Are we gonna have a pizza night? Because we get the endless pizza augment.
Oh, actually, I do think we have a pizza night. There is a belief that the catering for this event would only be pizza, and some players were very worried about it because they wanted a more balanced diet. So then we got fried chicken and Chipotle as 2 other meals.
Pretty balanced.
Pretty balanced. You know, a lot of people believe this endless pizza augment actually is not very balanced because the way you actually play around it. Oh. Phil pinged, and then he didn't even realize that he was pinging Appies. He's one of the nice guys. People believe Endless Pizza is really strong because of the cleanse effect. And so if people who already struggle, there's a lot of people who actually deprioritize anti-heal right now in the set. And if they do manage to get like one source of anti-heal, if you kill that unit, let's say it's like a Sunfire frontliner, then you just cleanse it, and then all of a sudden you heal way too much. So it's particularly really powerful on things like mech setups. I'm not entirely sure if that's confirmed, but I know a lot of people said that that's really strong.
That makes sense.
I tried that in our 3rd game yesterday.
Yeah.
I tried to play Mech Endless Pizza because the stand guy gave me that same speech.
Yeah.
And then I went 8th. No, I think I went 7th actually. You went 8th?
7th. Yeah.
So,
but you need to play other units.
Odds are it's user error.
Yeah.
But that was my experience with that line.
Well, what was your carry?
Soraka, because it was what I hit. So it was not good.
Yeah. Mech Soraka.
Yeah, it was just what I hit. I tried to play that flex TFT thing, and then I hit a Soraka 2. So we played a Soraka 2. And then I won a couple fights, and I lost a couple fights, and I was dead.
Yeah. Probably user error.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that everything that went wrong for me yesterday was user error. As much as I'd like to blame Mortog.
The fact that you don't blame Mortog more means you don't know what to blame him for.
That's true. We are kind of noobs at flaming Mortog. Any tips, Milk? Oh no, he's eating right now. Any tips, Ray? But you don't even flame Mortog that much.
Yeah, Ray is like high key, super nice.
Ray is the ambassador between the Twitch streamers and like the adults, aka Mortog and Bryce. It feels like Ray's like a chameleon. He kind of just adapts based on his situation.
Agreed.
He's flex IRL.
That's true.
I am pretty flexible IRL.
Yeah, you're very bendy.
Yeah, how's your stretching game, Ray?
It could be better.
Could be
but
better.
I didn't mean that kind of stretching.
Ray wanted to go work out. When do you want to go work out?
Oh, I'm down. After we eat.
After we eat. That's right. Someone else has to cast. Oh, we're playing next. Wait, we're playing the same group?
Oh, yeah, I think I'm playing next.
Oh. Okay, Kiyoon with the BT save. He really needs to streak here. He's going up against Voidsin, who's also streaking. Both boards look actually quite strong. But this Endless Pizza healing... Oh, Kiyoon's trying to slam tier so they can get that extra cast with the Nasus. Oh my gosh.
Oh, tier diff?
Yeah, so he's trying to kill as many units as possible. He knows he's going to lose. And Nas is a pretty good item holder as well, so totally fine for him to put that tier. A lot of times people slam that, and it's going to be a unit they keep. Like yesterday, I saw some people slam like belt on their carry to try to win a fight, and it's like, oh, but you're going to keep that unit.
Yeah, I always do that and regret it. But then you just high roll a magnetic remover and you're chilling.
That's true. There's not like a reliable source of magnetic removers this set, right? It's just underground cash out.
Yeah, they're actually very scarce.
I know. I missed that about Treasure Dragon. That was actually the favorite thing about Treasure Dragon. It wasn't necessarily just the items that you got, but like you could play for things like item remover if you needed to.
It actually felt really good, being able to play your game around the notion that if you were willing to spend the gold for it later, you could guarantee get a remover.
I
think created a really interesting dynamic in TFT that I kind of missed.
I know. I missed that. I missed Stimmy.
It's like
Milk actually messages me regularly, like once a month, to tell me that he misses Stimmy. He just types LMAO in all caps, and then he goes, "Man, I miss Stimmy." Despairs.
I miss Stimmy.
Milk just started choking because he was trying to talk with his mouth full.
All right, let's take a look at.
What, are you good, Milk?
Let's take a look at some of the people we haven't seen so far. Let's check in on Prestivent or Aesah, because Prestivent said that he'll never get... Actually, you know what? Let's check in on Prestivent. And then let's watch him now, and let's also watch him on his level 7 roll down, because he promised he will never happen again.
Okay, but this looks like an easier line. Like, he already has the Annie with like Dogman, some good items.
Yeah, it is an easier setup.
Yeah,
he is still playing kind of weird stuff. You know, he's playing like a KO2. KO2 is probably the worst one cost they've printed
but
in
it's
like
a
6
duelist.
sets.
And an underground.
Yes, but like in terms of like what she contributes to the team, I feel like 3-item Kale versus 0-item Kale is almost no diff.
Yeah.
They should really give her a mascot as a trait, because that's what she feels like. She's just present.
Underground mascot? That actually sounds kind of OP as a trait.
Oh, well, yeah, then she'd be actually like even more valuable purely because of her tags.
Because
the unit would still suck, but then she'd be living up to her job as a mascot for your board.
True. Okay, so let's look at the 3-2 augment. We already have our hero choices. Oh, Tiny Titans, Second Wind, or Built Different. So I'm pretty sure is not going to be Built Different. I think he'll probably pick Tiny Titans here.
Yeah.
Tiny Titans, I think, is also really strong in team tournaments, because a lot of times, again, you don't have to necessarily play for first. You can just play for placements, because it's the average placements of the two of you. Tiny Titans is really strong. Now, not to mention that, like, Tiny Titans from this spot, and because he also could theoretically... Okay, well, he took out some of his underground. I thought that he maybe want to consider playing something like that, but you can also like play Tiny Titans in mid-grain underground. Oh, I just realized he doesn't have Ezreal or anything, so never mind. He only can play 2.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, Milk, you survived your battle with a taco. It was touch and go there for a second.
Oh, it was actually pretty good. Can you explain to me what's going on in this game? Like, a viewer just joined at 3-2?
Yeah, so right now we had people select their early hero augments. A couple of people were trying to put together Streak, but only Voidson is. Prestivent swore that he would never get dizzy again, so we're watching his POV and seeing if he gets dizzy.
Oh, I mean, honestly, he took the any augment.
It's impossible to get dizzy off the any augment.
I feel like there's no way he gets dizzy.
Yeah, it's really straightforward.
Okay, if you get a hero augment on 2-1, I feel like it's pretty hard to get
Team
dizzy.
Old Rat took Future Sight, not surprising.
I think Kiyoon I think a PI got dizzy last game because he took an augment that isn't really meant to be like a flexible augment that low, and he tried to flex with it. So he had to play a Camille, so basically he just like, got lost and died.
Yeah. I can see that. That definitely happens.
Yeah. But he'll learn his lesson.
Same. Robin's at 51 HP. Can we take a look at Robin's POV and see like how he's going to turn it back? Because he's going to play this round. I'm sure he's going to all in at 3-5.
Oh, he's underground at least.
Oh.
So he's 50 HP, but on purpose.
And
as opposed to, you know.
And he's doing the thing. He's looking at Kiyoon's board to see if Kiyoon can scout for him.
Okay, but is that fake though? Because if Kiyoon just like sitting on his board and their teammates.
No, but
I think now that everyone knows
like
the tech, you kind of theoretically know how to look for it, but
it's hard to know though, right? Because you are looking at your opponents, and there's too many things to consider.
/message TSM Kiyoon. Hello. He messaged the wrong person.
This user was not found on your friends list. Oh,
they're not added.
They're not friends.
No, it's Kiyoon with 1 because he had the name change, but someone took the TSM Kiyoon.
He had to change away from TSM FTX.
Yeah, because the whole FTX drama.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, either that or Kiyoon actually isn't friends with Robin. I like that narrative better. What are we looking for off carousel here? He can take Samira if he wants. The thing about Samira, taking the... Well, first of all, it's a sword on a Samira. But the thing about that is that you get to still play underground and you can actually start winning for it.
I'm pretty sure he's going to take his next cash out and just call it at 46.
Is it level 1 or level 2 highest?
I just got here.
I don't know either. We just got here.
we always got here.
Like we just started watching his POV. We don't know.
Oh.
I think 2...
It's probably 2. How low he is?
2 has so much volatility to it, though. It could be like 2 completed really good items. Oh, it's a 1.
That's a 1.
That's a God. Oh.
Wait, you like this, Bryce?
No,
it's fine.
No,
it's fine. Cash out there is fine. Because he's too low and...
Well, he has to catch
Yeah,
it.
no, my reaction was more, I can't believe we're this low on 3-5 with only 1 heist.
Honestly, I've seen worse spots with underground.
I've seen a lot of better spots more generally, though.
Honestly, I was at that cash was a high roll. He got 1 item instead of left.
I
won 1 item every single time.
Yeah, over 6 gold.
The cash out itself was a high roll. I'm just saying that the spot got a lot worse.
Oh, he's playing his teammates, and he knew that. So Kiyoon let himself get Zephyred.
And they both level to 7 to contest each other.
Okay.
Wait, that's weird. Don't they want Robin to lose this every time? Okay, never mind.
Nice kill.
Wait, does Robin win this? Robin wins this.
No, it's actually
he does win it. He does.
Oh.
That is not good.
Well, Kiyoon has HP to give.
Yeah, but Robin's 8 loss.
Well, that's pretty good. 1 unit loss. That's like
that's pretty fine actually. Yeah. The thing is, can he win this next fight? And that's kind of what I wanted the Samira for.
Well, I thought that Robin was going fast 8, right? I thought Robin was going to fast 8 with 30 HP. So if he takes 1 unit loss there and then loses here, infinite extra gold.
The problem with fast 8ing from this spot is underground doesn't grant you gold very consistently.
Yeah.
And so you can fast 8 and then you have 20 gold to hit a 2-star unit.
He's got more here because like he had like his goal is pretty good. So.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm just saying like an average situation with underground is you fast 8 at 4-1 or 4-2 and you have like so little gold to actually make a transition board.
Yeah. Taking a look at Phil's board, just slamming items, playing good tempo, not playing Zed. Good job, Phil.
Oh wait, I'm pretty sure is he playing Zed?
He might. He's got the Ezreal augment, the one that gives the Born item. It's really good.
I'm just gonna say this, by the way. Robin's doing a good job, like making sure he gets his Zephyr targets. I took the Future Sight augment yesterday, trying to think about like if I should be able to use it for us, and I just wasn't able to do everything. I wasn't able to kind of like talk to you and look at my board and scout and get the Zephyr.
You're kind of tired, though.
I'm opting out of it today, Bryce. Okay. I'm skipping Future Sight. You can take it.
I'll opt in. I got
I can't. There's just too much for me to juggle mentally.
I have infinite mental power today. Those tacos were delicious. I feel like I've been downloading all of the tech from people who are better than me all morning.
You didn't even get me any tacos.
Oh, do you want me to get you some tacos?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of tacos do you want? You want steak or do you want chicken?
Chicken.
Okay.
Actually, give me one of each. Give me one of each.
I thought the other one was better. Wait, what's the third one?
There's a fish one.
Like a vegetarian?
It's a fried fish one. There's a potato one.
I was gonna fish.
I want fish, steak, and chicken.
Okay. Bet.
Oh, so everything.
No, I don't want potato.
I mean, there's not a potato taco.
Yeah, there is. That's what Beck said. There's a vegetarian option.
Okay, this game has been 50% TFT, 50% Taco Talk.
Yeah,
I mean this is a food broadcast, don't you tell? This is the Food Network.
Yeah, we cooked omelets earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, Samira.
Oh,
honestly, viewership might increase if we just keep talking about food.
Oh, or they get really hungry and they all leave to get lunch, but they leave the computer on.
Okay, I'm not down.
No, they'll leave the computer on while they go get lunch.
Tasty.
Tasty.
Okay, it looks like we're playing around Bel'Veth with Battle Mage.
Oh, the Mordekaiser.
Oh. Okay, so you know what this could be? Pockygom could theoretically hit a gold tier augment and get threat level maximum, and he's ready to pop off.
Not bad.
Vel'Koz still very underrated. I think many people have this impression that Vel'Koz is useless.
Yeah.
Vel'Koz is actually quite strong, but you have to pair him with another really solid carry, and all of a sudden you'll see some really good synergy, because Vel'Koz doesn't need a lot. In fact, Vel'Koz shouldn't even really take items a lot of the times.
Yeah, like one random Vel'Koz item that actually does infinite sometimes.
Yeah, like a shiv or something.
Carry.
Yeah.
He's actually the one-cost Punisher sometimes.
Oh, no, one-cost
Punisher. His gold's here, but he didn't get threat level maximum. Okay, I think Tome is really good in general when you're playing a threat board, because then you can all of a sudden get some really crazy interactions. But it looks like he took Ascension because he just wants more damage, because his comp does lack damage. It makes sense.
Ascension's pretty solid this set.
Whoa.
Thank you. Oh, what the heck? It's like neatly organized and everything.
Whoa.
Dude, Bryce is a plating smurf.
Okay, I'm starting to get him the worst at plating.
Yeah.
Did you see my attempt to plate?
Well, actually, no, you're not. You're 7th, so you're the 2nd worst.
Not bad.
Not bad. Honestly, Milk.
That's better than I thought I do.
I'm pretty sure
this
that was best case scenario for you.
Yeah, 7th?
Right?
Yeah.
You were always going bot 2.
Yeah. Honestly, I was actually surprised I undercooked it because, like, I was just like, okay, if I just didn't turn on the stove, I wouldn't bot for it.
All you have to do is turn a knob.
Imagine turning on the stove while cooking.
Nah, it's kind of hard. There's like low, medium, and high. Like you had 3 options. Like it's kind of hard.
Oh, I didn't like whatchamacallit?
Preheat.
Yeah, preheat. It's like I didn't buy my shop at Stage 2 or Stage 1.
He didn't know that preheating was a thing. He was like, have you ever used a pan before?
Buying early game units is kind of important.
Yeah. All good.
Okay, Appies takes a loss, but he's going 8, so he's chilling. Pocky got stable. Voidsin still at 100 HP. Robin, meanwhile, a lot less HP.
Wait, isn't it bad for you guys if Voidsin and Pocky just pop off here and go 1-2?
Yes, this is terrible for us. If you want to go unplug some monitors up there, how committed are you
They are in a
to the
cursed
cause?
room.
They are in the cursed room. You're right. There's still a lot of room for Mortdog to get in there, give him the business.
What are the odds that Phil somehow from this spot still goes 5th and bot 4s and just comes down and complains?
There's no way.
No, there is a way. There is a way.
If Phil bot 4s from this spot, then no complaining allowed. The only words we'll let him get out of his mouth is that he is bad.
I actually really think Pocky's gonna bot 4 this game. I think this do you know what augment it is? Is it the damage one? I actually don't like only Velvet carry ever.
Yeah, you need something else.
Yeah, I don't think he intends to stay on this, right? It's just this is what he has for now.
I mean, he's gonna end Velvet carry, but he's gonna go duo Aesah. But I still don't think that's like top 4s that much with like this current setup with these augments.
You need like triple item for both of them.
So I think potentially he could even go 7th here. Probably not. He's paired everything, so it's probably like a 5th.
Oh my! Look at that Vel'Koz though.
You know,
that should give us hope. But the thing is, you're so bad at predicting this stuff that I'm not sure I am actually taking any of that hopium.
He says that in the next turn he'll be like, okay, Robin is actually going 8th.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Appies is actually going 5th.
But Pocky's going like 3rd to 6th.
I mean, that is like the easiest prediction in history.
Okay, no, he's going bot 4. He's going
3rd to 6th?
No, he's going 5th to 6th.
Okay, I'm going to start casting. He's going somewhere between 1st and 8th. Agree?
Alright, that's like caster.
He knows he's not going first.
Have you seen the League of Legends casters? They're like, oh shit, this game is gonna be really close. It's going to game 5. I predict 3-2, even though it's gonna be a fucking 3-0 stop.
Yeah, so you're saying you're the realest caster out there?
Yeah, like those casters, man.
Alright, so Milk flaming all the League of Legends
casters. Have you seen those League of Legends casters?
Wait till you hear Milk's opinions on TFT casters.
Yeah. Okay, Rain is transitioning here. She's been carrying Vayne. She's lost 5 fights in a row.
Okay, the Urgot.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I think Anima Squad, just in general as a vertical, is being still slept on just because it got nerfed and people stopped playing it. It's very strong.
She can't itemize it. Kiyoon would reforge angle here. You reforge the Vayne for even better MF items, right? You get Shojin, JG, Archangel. Agree?
Bro, no one's gonna do that.
We've seen a lot of players this tournament taking the augments up off the first 2 rows, like Knife's Edge and Battle Mage. They're all like, I've taken Knife's Edge almost every time I've gotten it. It feels so good.
Agree. I think these black combat stats are really strong. In general, I think like there's a lot of strong things. I feel like this set launch has been the best for augments in the sense that I feel like there's the least amount of dead augment choices on release. Would you agree with that, Milk?
I think that just means you're so bad that you don't understand what augments are bad, that you think that you can take every augment. But in reality, it just means you're bad at the game.
Oh, that actually legitimately might be a counterpoint, but in terms of my experience, your experience, is that true too?
That is true.
Okay, yeah, all right.
We take those.
We take those.
We definitely take those.
It doesn't mean it's perfectly balanced, but I do feel like this has been some of the most augment balanced, aside from like some really egregious ones.
Yeah,
I think the hero augments can be a little sus.
Just wait until China figures something out, and then we can start bitching about the game.
This is the thing about Milk. He's not even willing to put in the work to establish the right to complain himself. He wants other people to do that work so that then he can complain about their discoveries.
Yes.
Yeah, work smarter. That's actually true.
What's going on here? Dog?
Honestly, I high-key described 80% of North American teamfight tactics.
It's true. Well, the reality is they go so far into copying not just each other's builds, but each other's mannerisms and each other's ideologies.
Yeah, it's like a challenger player finds like a plat player, discovering a new reroll comp, they just steal it, make it better, and then hit rank 1.
Yeah. We're all like the seagulls from Finding Nemo that all just goes like mine. Yeah, it's like that, but NA challenger players just talking about broken.
Mortdog loves when you describe things as broken.
Yeah,
He constantly reflects that he wishes that we would describe more things as broken. He thinks it's a super good adjective for talking about TFT.
Spicy Appies is looking for a Wukong?
Is he?
I think so.
I mean, he's 2 out of 3 mech.
He's doing Short Mech, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yes, so he needs a Wukong.
What's wrong with like? Okay, so what does he have? He has Jax plus Set.
Oh, you think it's the Oxforce spat here?
Oxforce spat,
Yeah, well,
Oxforce?
Oxforce stats is really
Yeah,
good.
for sure.
Super solid.
Yeah.
Oxforce Samira?
The other options are Laser Core, Anima Squad, and Renegade, which don't seem very good.
No, but he still needs a Wukong though.
He actually wants to make this, right? Because he wants it on his board. Do you ever just play... Is there a world in which you can play...
Oh, interesting. I was thinking about Oxforce the Mech.
I think this board looks really good.
I was thinking about Oxforce Mech as well.
But the attack speed is what he's thinking about.
He's going for Wukong. Mod check.
Yeah.
I mean, Leona's pretty good.
Leona's pretty good. So yeah, I think actually Oxforce does make sense on the Samira because that attack speed, but she's also not going to get the higher end of attack speed until she gets lower.
Are you surprised he didn't Sunfire the mech?
I'm actually not surprised because it's going to be really hard to get 3 items at this point.
Yeah, really hard. He's super far away from it. He's 38 HP.
And it's not that tanky, so it's like...
Yeah, and mech lives the latest, generally speaking, in the fight. Doing big damage to Aesah here. He seems stable. Pretty good chance to top 4. And I think this line is underplayed in NA specifically. You see this line all...
Oh,
like,
there's also Endless Pizza?
Yeah.
Endless Pizza mech. He just needs Wukong. Mod check. Any Wukongs?
When you can sell these Zacs, right? They never make your board.
You can never even play Zacs. I don't know even holding them.
Yeah, there's no way.
It's actually useless. You might as well just roll.
How do you guys feel about Zac in general?
I like this unit. I think this unit's underplayed.
Really?
Okay, the fact that you said that makes me think he might be overplayed.
Yeah, I actually lean more towards Milk. I think that he's very good situationally.
I do not like him that much.
Yeah.
He's definitely solid, but like people who love him tend to overrate him, and people who don't play him tend to underrate him. He's a very interesting unit.
I think
right
Soju was saying he likes him with Warmogs, and if
you
without
have
Warmogs, he's
yeah.
unplayable.
Yeah, I don't think he's unplayable, but I agree that he's particularly... If you have Warmogs, all of a sudden you must buy these units on roll down.
Also, do you know which Aphelios guns he's taking, by the way?
He just swapped a stun.
Do you know why? Or like, which one's better for which scenario for the most part with these items?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think a lot of people are still debating it. People generally say that the first gun, Duskwave, the blue gun, is generically the strongest. But a lot of people like the second gun when you have a lot of ways for Aphelios to generate mana because the repeated stun is really powerful and he still puts a good amount of damage. And then the third one, Onslaught, is like mainly for taking down super tanks. Let's say you're like going up against like Mech or something like Mech Leona, then you can choose to pick Onslaught so you can try to take it down as fast as you can.
That's what you think, right? If the game's balanced, but I'm pretty sure that one of them is so imbalanced that you always take that one.
But you don't know.
I think it's the second gun.
So, this is more of your speculation of you just assume one of them is broken. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So your baseline assumption is that there is literally nothing in TFT that is even remotely balanced. And
no. Actually, I think this is actually pretty well balanced.
Oh well, then why do you assume? Why do you assume that one of the guns? Okay, yeah. First of all, clip it.
Do you hear
clip
that?
it. Get more over here. Then you take a picture together. But second of all, then why do you assume one of the guns is broken? Couldn't they just be balanced?
That's most likely that's not the case.
Also, we're at the POV of
Aesah,
the player who Prestivent said is the best player in the whole tournament.
And he's trying to play Flex TFT over here.
He's 6 HP, so
and you know. He was rewarded for playing Flex TFT in the last game.
Oh, no. Wait,
I think Set wins this with D-Claw. It depends if it walks up or down. Okay, yeah, it goes down, so it kills the Soraka, so it just wins, right? There's no way that this dies, even in overtime.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Robin does not have him. Robin won. Rain down at 14 HP. Wow, it's always really close HP-wise.
Yeah, it looks like Voicing actually isn't going to go bot 4.
I hope Kiyoon takes the Zephyr, because rat, for the memes.
Because rat.
Yeah, watch it. Look at Kiyoon guy. He just takes the Zephyr, man.
He's already edging towards it.
Bro, look at this guy. Everyone respects the code of fun tourneys, and this Kiyoon guy just takes the Zephyr.
You know what his partner took? Future Sight. They both have Zephyrs.
Oh.
That's why they call him Team Old
That's
Rat.
pretty rat.
That is actually pretty good, though.
Huh? Who?
You are staying for today in lobby.
Oh, who's moving?
Wait, what's happening? What's happening?
Hafu and Beck are moving to our lobby.
Oh, Hafu and Becca's playing in the second group.
It's lit.
Let me hop on really quick.
Well, that
All
means
right.
that means
So we have a
Hot off the
breaking news
presses.
update.
Breaking news. We
What's
bring
up,
you.
Zane?
We bring you
Welcome.
Zane.
Just a yeah. Kurum is not feeling so good today, so we want to make sure that he has every chance to feel better. He was originally in the second lobby, but we're going to be moving him to the third lobby, and Hafu and Becca have very graciously agreed to move to the second lobby for today. It actually fixes some things because Kurum was not going to like ever play any of the people in the third lobby, so he'll get to play against those people today that we never would have seen him match up with. And I think that just because of how seeding worked out in other obligations, Hafu and Becca were potentially going to have to play against DQA's team a few times, and now we moved them out of that. So
wait, so
That sounds like we all
I'm
won.
in the lobby as well, right?
Yeah, it's me,
Yeah, it's us.
me, Bryce, Dog, and Ray, Hafu, and Becca.
Okay, so basically it's the freest lobby of all time.
that's what
Yeah,
I
we
was
agree.
saying.
You guys
That's what
are
I
free.
was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. Brodan, come back for sure.
Can we swap Setsuko out instead?
No.
No.
I think your decision making was really good.
Yeah,
Jake.
and
yeah,
what I
yeah.
really appreciate is that you brought it to the couch.
Hold on.
You brought it to the couch for a vote, and the vote was 3-1 in favor of this
Wait,
player.
wait,
Well done.
I don't know about all that. I'm not trusting a vote with milk on any panel.
Oh,
Come
no,
on.
it's fine. We outnumber him. It's safe. It's safe. Yep.
Yeah, you don't get a vote, Milk.
Okay, this Aesah guy tried to play real TFT two
Nice,
games
that's
in a
the update,
row.
thanks.
Thank you, Zane.
One game he goes
Prestivent
second.
jinxed him, man.
One game he goes 8th. Robin, 7th.
Aesah.
Aesah.
Preston was like, oh, this guy's the best guy in the tourney. I don't even have to do anything. I just sit back.
Onslaught.
Oh.
He thinks he's lacking damage?
Okay, when this game is done, I'm down to get Appies on here and ask him about the guns, because whereas Milk is giving us the answer of like, there's one that's broken, Appies is going to come down here and give you a novel on why each of the guns is viable and where the slots you use them in.
Why did Zed target Aphelios twice and said, never mind?
I mean,
And then just went to the other side. Not that it matters.
Wait, is that the strat? You just put it right in front of it?
yeah.
No. I'm telling
No.
you, if you do that, sometimes you just get giga punished. But like he was clearly on the Aphelios and then he pieced out.
But is that the tech though? You just put it right in front of it.
Oh, by the way, Rain losing here, or Rain winning and hanging on, but Phil Voidsin, right?
Oh my
we're
God.
transitioning at 9. Okay, never mind. He's chilling. He's fine.
Yeah, but
Surely Phil can't bot 4 from this spot.
Oh, there's no way.
Oh, it's actually wait. He was already over. This guy already won.
You could put Baby Ryan
also,
in this spot.
also
You'll
is blue
top
battery
four.
Soraka
Oh,
with blue buff.
that's a great question. Do you think Baby Ryan top 2s from here?
I think so, for sure. Probably
Yeah.
goes first, actually.
Okay, so the bar here is that Voidsin has to outperform Baby Ryan.
Okay, there's no way. He has infinite money on level 9.
Also, he's multiple HP, so it's like the game's already
yeah, he
over.
has multiple lives.
Yeah.
He literally just clicks the gold units and wins the game.
Well, there was a game, who was it, that had like a pair of every legendary and they couldn't actually 2-star any of them? That could theoretically happen. Your bench is full.
Oh, there's champions in that gold one.
There's somebody gets 2 dizzy.
Okay. He 2-star 2 of these legendaries. He's good.
He's trying to pick up the... Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's just
Oh,
a
it's an
Syndra.
anvil. It's the anvil.
Oh, it's an anvil. Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Nice.
Urgot
Urgot
2.
2.
Urgot 2.
The
Yeah.
weather is sunny. I don't think he
Get
necessarily
Sona
needs
out of here.
Janna.
Do we really care about admin?
Sona? You mean...
Or sorry, yeah. No,
The
Sona.
heart?
Yeah, the heart. Do we really drop the heart?
Oh,
He's trying to play 4 hearts. He's
Yeah, he's trying to play Syndra.
he's playing 3 hearts.
Oh, I'm not trying to have this Sona on my board. at the
I'm
end of
gonna
the
take
game,
up the
fucking
Zac unit now.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Wait, what's a Janna
He didn't
again?
Moggs it, so it's just out.
Heart.
Urgot. Whoosh.
He could have my heart any day.
I think this Urgot unit is so fun.
Yeah, he's super solid.
Okay, isn't it the worst unit of heart to like probably that unit?
He lost his damage source.
Yeah, we're losing this fight.
Wait.
Yep.
You know what this fight is? A Janna diff instead of Sona.
Is it? Oh, so the Sona?
He just full clumped and
Yeah.
just killed him.
Oh, you're saying because he played Janna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Janna is good for his board.
He didn't use his anvil.
Oh,
And by the way, everyone's still alive. Bot 4 is
Dude,
on the table.
I'm telling you,
There's
man.
Can you do
way.
it, Voidsin?
Never doubt
there's no way.
Voidsin.
Can you
This is
snatch
Janna's
defeat
actual
from the
way.
jaws
He's
of
getting
victory?
Janna.
He will find a way to bot 4.
I don't believe it.
He doesn't
Okay.
even want this item.
He
This
really-
anvil,
he really needs
I've
Soraka
said
too.
for a long
Top 4
time.
secured.
I mean, honestly, Soraka. No,
He
Soraka
still has
too.
no damage.
No,
just
Soraka too,
Soraka
yeah.
does.
Soraka is the biggest diff. Also, he's full clumped in position. He might die.
He has no frontline items either. He put his frontline items on Nunu.
Chancellor Urgot, maybe? Oh, I like that too. I like that too. That's good.
Oh,
Okay, is
man.
Pocky strong? Pocky, you got us?
Oh, it's his teammate. It's his teammate.
His teammate.
He shrouded his teammate.
You love to see it.
What?
You see what's in the corner? He's like, yeah.
Oh no, that big stun.
Okay.
Okay,
Vel'Koz
Mordekaiser.
casters.
Okay, okay,
Vel'Koz kills the Soraka?
Yeah,
There's just too much left.
There's too much left. There's too
Sag.
much quality units.
Savage.
So he might actually kill Pockygom.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's
Okay.
a
Wait, Pockygom got top 4. That's good.
not
That's good.
No, it's bad.
It's good for them.
Okay, it's good for that. Okay, we can root for them. I agree.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Now we're just
Surely
gonna,
we're
now we're just gonna
chilling now.
declump a little bit.
Declump a little
Yeah.
bit. Actually, maybe Zeds. I don't know what's in the lobby.
Sure. Also, I would have looked to replace the Zakino with anything.
Do you guys agree with this cap? Do you think that the 4-heart Soraka was correct with the items?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
He already Syndra 2, Soraka 2.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
I was a naysayer on the Sona, but
he's pulling in nothing, but yeah.
I mean, his board's entirely upgraded.
He forgot position his Urgot as well, but that's okay.
Yeah. Is it though?
I think he's just stronger.
I mean, his Urgot's about to hit 1 unit.
Yeah, but
nah, it's at least
Oh,
3.
oh, okay, actually a few now. Any treasures? No. Oh wow, that's
It's
Samir
just too
died.
strong. Turns out, board of all gold units, kind of good.
Kiyoon versus Voidsin.
Oh.
We like giving Phil a hard time, but his board, he built a really good board.
Yeah, he did great.
If he wins this game, he has to wear that on his head every game.
Yeah, for sure. We've established 2 new house rules. If you take AFK, you must come down for.
Yeah.
Wait, are we allowed to do that, by the way?
It's unclear.
Because I'm down if I take it.
Shieldbreaker Urgot.
Oh.
Full clump.
Full clump. What is because Kiyoon's playing
He's
Zed?
He's playing
Zed,
Zed, but
but
he's also playing
Viego.
Viego, so I don't know about
Yeah,
this.
clumping against Viego
I
is the
feel like
biggest
you
mistake.
can. I feel like you can actually like high key just not clump and then move Soraka to the front left at the last second, and Kiyoon's not gonna position for that at all.
I actually think it's much better than full clumping against Viego. But it's more so upgraded, he might just win
Yeah, it's probably
anyways.
fine either way. This Nunu is just trapped.
Yeah, this Nunu is a one.
This Nunu is just gonna sit there.
One-man band.
This Viego's actually gonna do like infinite damage though.
Wait, that's weird. The Zephyr went off and so it moved the Nunu. The Nunu got out.
Nunu can pass through front line.
Oh yeah, it just did. Just walked through. Okay, this Viego did not kill enough units.
Yeah,
This
just too much high
Voidsin,
quality
this
stuff.
Voidsin guy.
Is Kiyoon building towards anything on his bench? I saw with the extra fiddlesticks. We'll see. I mean, this board has not much upgrades. Can we look at Kiyoon's POV just to see for the final fight if he can do anything? Okay, so he's looking for Urgot 2. Oh, down Leona 2.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It doesn't really matter against.
He needs to get
Phil's
that Leon on
board.
the Nunu.
Yeah, but like, how do you do? Like, that's like just total luck, right?
Yeah, I like.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, what are we Zephyring?
Well, you ideally want to backline the Leona, right? So Nunu starts rolling up.
Yeah, that makes sense. What
And
do
then,
we want to
Oh
Zephyr?
wait, he said the Soraka.
Oh my
God.
Phil.
Wait!
Phil is just
That's a huge amount of AP. That's a huge amount of
Is he having
AP
inting out
source.
here?
Okay, but the Urgot stuff is still doing a lot of
That's okay. The
damage.
Nunu's still alive. He's the real carry.
Wait, and then Sedge's about to cast.
I mean, this Viego's still alive.
Oh
Voidsin
my
definitely loses this
He
fight.
always mind games himself.
What?
Is he dead? Is he
No,
dead?
he's not dead. He's not dead.
Oh.
He just wins the previous fight by infinite, and he's like, no.
And
mix
the
it up.
Urgot too. No.
But now Kiyoon's getting strong. He's looking at his admin if it's worth keeping in. I mean, it's not just admin; it's also hacker for the Zed.
This might be a rat victory.
But I mean, it'd be impressive from Kiyoon, but also I don't think Phil would get off easy here.
No, Phil would not get off easy. I'm down for Voidsin to win. We've made a lot of fun of him. I'm down for him to get a dub here.
Agreed. We'll see what the Anvil. I think if he can find like something for like even just Beast's gloves for his Urgot, just like something to get more damage, because right now he is very dependent on Zed and Viego, and having a third carry like Urgot would be the X factor here.
Oh, another Zephyr.
Peak rat.
Yeah, I guess so.
Peak rat.
He already made up his mind 20 seconds ago.
Right.
Third Aegis. Yeah, I think this.
Yeah.
The CC provided by Fiddlesticks is nice, but the anti-magic damage against Soraka makes sense.
Okay, so what are our Zephyr prios here? We've got a couple to work with. There's no way. Surely Phil will not move this out.
The Zephyr on Fiddlesticks looked really good.
Also, why does Whitson still have no bench units with this Syndra? Oh, he just got the Fiddlesticks.
He's trying to go for the.
So he wants the Fiddlesticks 2. He wants Fiddlesticks 2 for sure.
Backline. Soraka can't cast.
Yeah,
That's huge.
That's
Oh,
big.
okay, these are some good Zephyrs.
Zed's attacking
the
Fiddlesticks
Fiddlesticks
though.
placement, yeah, it's really
that's
nice.
not good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Viego's going in.
another Fiddlesticks 2 on the
hitting
board.
the whole board.
Viego didn't cast.
Vigo's dead. Yeah, Vigo's dead.
All right,
That's
there
it.
we go.
A W for Voidson.
People clap.
That was really close to being one of the biggest
Really
throws
close.
of the tournament.
It was, but the
Well done,
important
well
thing
done.
is that he got the W, no asterisk on the scoreboard.
Yep.
We see them leaving the evil room. The evil room actually outperformed this time.
Oh.
1-2 in the bad room.
This is the first time.
Oh, and we're joined by Kurum and Kurum,
Oh,
actually.
wow, 2 Kurums.
Nice.
Terms.
Thank you, girl. We heard you weren't feeling well, but I'm glad you made it.
Yay, Voidson. Okay, the man of the hour.
Let's go, Phil.
The play of the tournament so
Let's
far,
go.
moving Soraka to the outside corner. Tell us about that strategy. Wait, you gotta get on
Talk
the
to
mic.
the mic. Talk on the mic.
Yeah.
All right. I want to test something for fun. I didn't think
You have to like either hold it or be like up to it. Yeah.
I didn't think he would move his Zed. I just want to test something for fun. You know, like just move because then Viego targets the biggest clump. So I was thinking if he doesn't move his Zed, my Soraka is perma safe. It also avoids the Sedge. But then he moved his Zed and I'm like, okay, I
How
can't do
fun
that.
would it have been if he had had one more unit survive and then you
Yeah,
died?
that wouldn't have been very fun because that'd be griefing. But then I won. So
Were you scared to even at one point die and not make top 4 or anything like that, or like die not get a high placement? Or were you kind of in control and calm?
I mean, I was in control, but I started molding a little bit when I rolled like 70 gold at 9, couldn't hit Soraka 2. So, but other than that, I think I had enough HP to work with because I fully went out.
What's the head covering? Is that like a good luck thing, or is it like a mode of fill?
I just took off my shirt because I'm tilted, so then...
Was that Shadow Phil?
Oh, yeah.
You realize you've won 100% of games with your shirt off.
Oh.
Wait, your shirt was off?
All right, should I take the next shirt off? No,
Yes,
I'm
I
kidding.
think so.
No, I'm kidding.
I think you're allowed to.
no, I'm fine. I'm good.
Kurum is giving you the stink eye, by the way. How does that feel?
I mean, I like Kurum, so he can give me stink eye. He can give me good eye. I'll take any eye that he gives me.
Oh, he's now blessing your undertaking. This is good.
All right, we'll leave you two in a room upstairs alone. In the meantime, we're going to take a break. When we come back, game number 3 of Group D's games here at TFT Summit. Stay tuned.
All right, we are back. Dan and Bryce had to go have some delicious lunch. So Riot decided to take over. We've got 3 Rioters on the couch. We've got me, we've got Kent. Kent, this is your first time on the couch. Anything to say?
Yeah, hello everyone. This is a really cool event, and I'm excited to be here on the couch, talk to these other rioters and Iniko.
Yeah, we got Alex back, and then Iniko, you look so dang comfortable.
Yeah. BTS hooked me up with the blanket. I was a little bit extra cold this morning. Now I'm working on my Belveth cosplay. So yeah, come on, cuddle up.
Well, this is
jealous.
comfy.
Yeah,
just
no
take
worries.
a nap, and we can just call it a day. And
Yeah, I was actually gonna sit with Kent originally, but he kept trying to show me these like Lilia pictures on his phone. Mordog had to pull us away. I don't know.
Why do you have to leak that?
It's not exactly a secret at this point.
Kent, how are you enjoying the set? I mean, there is no Lilia, so like that's got to be a downgrade.
I'm not playing it, so
Yeah, Kent's out. Kent's out.
Yeah, so Kent, you're working on sets right now. How many copies of Lilia will be in the next set?
I can't speak to that yet, but you should know what to expect.
5 cost Lilia.
And 4 cost Lilia.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
3 cost Lilia.
Are you guys already on set 8.5, like working on it?
Well, I mean, we're doing that, and Kent's working on the one after that.
So,
Wow.
So I was thinking Lilia is a fawn, right? That grants you a fawn.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ah,
Big
right,
brain.
That makes sense. Except it's
gotta
called
go.
Tactician's Crown now. All right, so we got game 3 coming up here. Final group here. I'll be curious to see the standings because again, everyone's going for that not last place.
My judging is now based on the omelets. So, like, if you made a good omelet, I'm more likely to cheer for you.
Okay,
you care about my safety.
So Voidson won the last game.
Yep.
Despite making the worst omelet.
No cheers from me.
By the way, how's everyone's stomach doing? Because I got a little bit of
Might have to disappear for a little later.
Yeah.
Die here straights.
Some suspicious omelets that we ate over there.
Those were some bad omelets, not gonna lie. Whew.
Yeah.
What are you excited to see in this next game, Mort?
I mean, I feel like we might see 1 or 7 Zeds.
That's possible. What have we not seen yet that you want to see?
Ooh. I want to see some Star Guardian, like vertical Star Guardian.
I want to see all threats. Oops, all threats.
Oh, that's a good one.
What kind of counter to Zed do you want to see more, Dog? If you had to name like one counter to Zed that you might recommend.
I think no one's leaning into the 6 defender.
6 defender?
I think in a Zed heavy meta, a 6 defender comp can do very well.
Okay. Do you think you want like the spat on your carry for that, or do you just like splash in a bunch of defenders?
I think you just splash in a bunch of defenders,
Okay.
get that defender Rammus, but all right, Rain and Appies looking pretty excited here.
Oh, Appies looks just.
Appies looks so excited.
Great
He's so
commentary.
ready.
They got the room diff though, so it's kind of over already.
Yeah, this room is nice.
I think because this has been the first LAN for a lot of it, like everyone's so excited and there's been a lot of hanging out and like the other thing is a lot of these people haven't experienced TFT like we do at the office where it's like you've got like 4 people backseating you. If you guys could see it, like the amount of people just gathered around one computer is really fun.
It's very fun. Yeah, it's very, very fun.
And everyone's just like shouting different things. And sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes there's like 8 people behind one person just like backseating. It's really fun.
It's a mix of the hottest takes you've ever heard and actual good thoughts on TFT.
And trolling.
I mean, Nico, this is your like first LAN. How are you enjoying it?
I love it. I was saying yesterday, I don't know if you were here. I don't know if I can like go back to online events. Like LAN is just way too fun. I know that the groups got switched around a little bit. So my group, Becca and Hafu are now in it, and I know that Bryce and Dan wanted to be in the same room being Bishop, but if Becca and Hafu wind up in our room, you are going to hear the loudest room for the entire tournament, like without a doubt. I'm pretty sure me and Becca will be non-stop screaming at each other.
Amazing. I can't wait. All right, so we've kicked into the game. We're on with Kiyoon, who has an Ashe. That's an Ashe with a glove, so we're already going to see a 3-star Ashe. This is already a 3rd place. He may as well just walk away.
Average placement of 3 from here for sure.
Kiyoon's just saying my game's already decided. I already know what I'm doing.
Yeah, this game's over.
Yep.
Cool. I mean, well, we can just talk about something else then, because he's already got that Ashe reroll going.
AFK augment incoming.
Oh, and Voidsins just gets a Lee 2 out of the box. Just straight up Lee 2.
Wow.
Okay.
That is an opener.
That's a supers reroll
Wait, that's
there.
a bad opener. That's a 5 gold opener.
You know, I was just going to say, if you don't like Lee, you're probably sitting there like, man, I low rolled. What the heck?
He can't get his econ up. He can't buy his shop. This is...
I mean, Lee is a solid frontline unit, in my opinion. He has really good value off his shield. So, I mean, we'll see if he... It looks like he wants to play. I mean, he's keeping it on his board right now. So.
We saw some great 3-star leads yesterday, so I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah. He can totally lean into the super strategy here and just like, he's already so far ahead.
I feel like it's going to depend on the hero augment, right? If we see a 1 or 2 cost hero augment, this Lee is a high roll.
Yep.
If it's a 4 cost, though, like... I don't know how long you can stay. Okay.
Okay.
You guys did nerf it quite a bit, though. Like, if he wants to go for the Super's Talon.
Yeah, I feel like after the nerf, Talon 2 is actually pretty weak. But if you get, like, Talon 3 with 3 items, it can still do a lot of work.
People have been spreading these rumors about an AD Talon build.
What?
What do you think about that?
No way. I don't even believe it.
Okay. I mean, I think the person most likely to pull it out of this tournament would probably be, like, Bebe or Pocky. I think Bebe is like more familiar with it. Pocky just seems like the type of player that would think that would be fun.
Why would you do AD Talon? I don't even get it.
I think it's just because like it's like supers and.
Okay.
Oh, what are you taking?
Well,
here?
it's 1 cost augments. He has.
I feel like you take Call the Meek.
Is it not?
It's not bad.
It's not Gangplank?
I wouldn't mind reroll. I think
it's a reroll.
I don't want. I would not mind a reroll. I think Color reroll is really nice here. If he had another, like, if he had a Blitzcrank pair already, I would like insta cop dynamic defenses. But
yeah,
okay,
so there's a call.
Wow,
Wait
2
a
more
minute.
talons.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wow. He doesn't even have the shirt buff or the hat buff.
I guess this just
game.
shows how talented he is.
Okay.
Nobody responds to that. Don't
Don't encourage him.
Don't give it to him.
F's in the
it's
chat,
like,
please.
That's like a 4 out of 10.
Your face is a 4 out of 10?
Oh, come on, Mort. You don't need to go there. I at least gave you something.
That's true. That's true. I mean, he got a gold start here. How do you feel about the gold start here with the no items?
Oh, I mean, like, as far as do I like it or not? Is what
Right.
I mean? Oh, yeah, I mean, I like getting gold
Okay, look at
starts.
Prestivent start, by the way. 6
What
Nasus.
is happening?
Like, why does everybody have 6 of their champion already?
With
To be
Soul
fair,
Eater.
it's Soul Eater. It's not, it's not stacks on. If this was stacks on stacks, you know what he'd be saying?
Game's over. I'll
Game's
see you.
over,
Yep,
This
yep.
is, I already know I'm top 2. Yep.
How are you feeling about Soul Eater? Because I've heard a lot of people say it's like ridiculously overpowered, but if you do the tactics.tools thing, it actually doesn't look that great.
So I think that Soul Eater, like you can read it and you can say it's a very strong augment right away because it's on takedown, right? It's not necessarily on kill.
Yep.
I think the thing that kind of baits people a bit is you do need a board around it. Like you need to get the kills to heal.
Yep.
Yep. So I think that's like the one downside.
Oh, we got some 2-1 underground. Now, if we learned anything yesterday, if you have 2-1 underground,
Yep.
So at this point, we've basically said it's over for 4 players.
Yeah, all 4 people are now top 2.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Average placement top 2 for all of them.
Never before seen. TFT Summit. Everyone gets first.
I saw a comment earlier today where someone was like, if you get a 3-cost hero augment at 2-1, it's over. It's an automatic top 4.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, but all 8 players get the same augment. I did not understand.
Oh, we got underground versus underground here.
Oh, who gets the loss streak?
I think Kiyoon is going to lose here. I'm not sure. I mean, Poggy has the Vi is the thing.
That Sona is too strong.
Plumped, yeah.
Sona will save the...
Yeah.
Oh. So that's bad for Pocky.
Yeah. I mean, that's the good part about Underground, though, as we were saying the other day. Like, he has the option to now, if he can find a stronger board, he can just transition to win streak Underground. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice because that's a 2-star Camille.
Wow.
Does he have a blitz? Oh, he has Blitzcrank and Chop. You can check with.
Oh, he's pivoting out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 3 Renegade already.
Yeah, I don't mind this at all.
This board looks really good for 2-3.
I do think he should check the admin if he hasn't already. No, we didn't see him earlier play out his stage 1, so he might have already checked it. Is he level? Wait.
Did he?
NA math? Oh, no. Math. Okay, he's doing admin now. Okay.
I can't.
Every 5 seconds. Oh, he goes with the every 5 seconds gain 12% AD.
Okay.
This is a hard one to play.
I mean, he might just play. Is it the whole team you said?
Yeah, this was whole team.
Okay, he might just play like admin plus like some random AD, like Zed or Belveth or something like that. It's an option. I really thought that based on how Pocky likes to play the game, he would just go straight for the Camille reroll setup.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, and I'm really curious because you've got the Renegade start, so it's like, what AD do you build this around?
Yeah, he decided to level though, so it's likely that he's just gonna try to tempo from here.
Oh, Aesah with the Kale augment. I'm curious which Kale augment we're gonna see. Probably the support one, but that's probably the more. Either way, I like the Kale one as like the fun one.
Yeah, the carry Kale augment is so much fun to play.
Yeah.
It's not like, it doesn't remind me of like the full Former Glory Kale days, but you know,
right.
you're getting there.
And then Spicy Appies. I'm not a fan of the Lulu ones. I don't like either Lulu.
Oh,
no.
wrong.
You don't
take
like the
more.
carry one?
I'm just not a fan. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I
think it's very good.
Yeah,
it's because if you play Lulu as a champion at all, you're cringe. So that's that makes a lot of sense. Lulu,
Wait, what? Why is Lulu cringe?
Lulu is so cringe.
Can you elaborate?
Lulu CCs you forever on Summoner's Rift, and then you can't do anything.
This is actually TFT.
It's the
different
same.
game.
I feel the same anger when I see Lulu on the board. It's the same thing.
The problem is Lulu doesn't, walk on 4 legs and have 2 arms.
You know what I'm actually hearing more? Kent has too much free time to be playing Summoner's Rift. You have to give him more work.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be working on the next set?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I can't play. I shouldn't touch Summoner's Rift anyways because Lulu might be in the game. So
it's true. All right, so we had some underground here. Wait, does Aesah have underground also?
He does have underground. He has the kill support augment. He's playing the strongest board he can, still trying to make 10. Rammus, really, really strong unit in stage 2. Honestly, I feel like if you have a 3-item Rammus 2, he can last up to like late stage 4, early stage 5. This unit is really good.
Rammus is so good because he has that high base armor, just like automatically, and armor's so good in the early game.
Definitely. He deals good damage as well. He's just a solid unit all around to splash on your board.
So, if you ever get a cloak start on Carousel into Dragonclaw Rammus, that way you got all your bases covered.
Yeah, definitely spreading the resistances really well.
Pretty good.
There's no way he's thinking about leveling, right? Certainly.
So, I hope we get to shame somebody for taking a Heist 1 cash out here, because we saw a lot of underground players.
Oh, yeah, I mean, somebody's going to be Bedge. I mean, Pocky already got out of it.
Yeah,
Pocky didn't even cash out.
Heist. Yeah, he's just like, I'm not playing underground, which is, I can respect that choice at least.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hard choice to make. I think a lot of players would try to like
cash
play
out
some
once.
weird. Yeah, they play some like weird like Camille 2+ underground and like win loss.
Yep.
He knew to just get out of it.
You think that was the correct play?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, as long as he's like winning, he is playing Aesah here, so we'll see. We'll see who can streak into neutrals if Pocky's still on streak.
I feel like Aesah has the stronger board.
I do too. Yeah, like the Rammus Dazzle just
And he has an Ezreal too, so.
With that KL augment, that backlane's really strong right now.
Yeah, the question is, are they both going to go into win streak? So Aesah keeps the full win streak.
And
Yep.
Aesah and
okay.
Both do.
both win streak.
Whew.
That is scary.
I mean, it'd be really scary if they were on the same team. Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Don't do it.
Take it,
Don't.
take it,
No,
take
he knows,
it.
he knows not to.
Do
he
it.
knows not to.
That's so much econ.
He knows not to.
No, I know. I just want to be able to shame him if he takes it.
Don't do it. He might do it.
Considering
He's
it.
okay. He's lingering like an uncomfortable amount for me right now.
It's
Nice.
11 gold
All
on
right,
2-7.
All right.
Good man. Good man.
I mean, you got to at least go to. I feel like you have to go at least Heist 3 every
Yeah.
time. Every time.
Heist 3 is a really good condition to like try and play for top 2, I think.
Yeah.
And then like if you can go more, obviously, I think at that point you probably do. Just
Well, yeah. If you're like halfway into Heist 3 and you're still at 100 health, like obviously you keep going.
You're like already winning pretty much. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know why we're debating it though. The game was over when he
That's
got
true.
underground at 2-1.
That's true.
So
His items are pretty good here.
Deathblade, yeah.
Runans, Ash.
He might go for Hodge.
Let's get call for Hodge.
I know Aesah really does like Redemption though as an item. I think Hodge is probably better on his board right now.
I think Last Whisper is really good too.
Yeah, definitely. Oh.
I do think Redemption would be a pretty good build from there.
I'm actually kind of impressed he full one streak with this. I guess he's level 5. He has the Vein. Okay, the Vein makes this really good.
Plus Soul Eater.
Yeah, Soul Eater with
so-
2 Nasus 2s.
Yeah.
It's hard
Because
to
he has an upgraded board to play with Soul Eater.
So do you go for the Nasus 3 in this position?
No, I don't think so. I think you just use it as an item holder. He's even benching it for the mascot synergy. I think that's fine. I think that's totally fine. I don't know. See, so in this situation, when you're in a team scenario and you're both streaking, you kind of have to like decide who you want to give the streak to. I think, you know, I'm just assuming here. What I think that they're deciding is that since Aesah has Underground, they want him to preserve as much HP as possible. They don't really care if Prestivent loses that much, so they're trying to let Aesah get the streak.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I will say they're all both going to streak all the way into 3-2 here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like at this point, this is their game to lose. So
And then they're gonna, you know, matchmaking is gonna happen. They're gonna streak all the
it's
way.
a prismatic.
They're gonna streak into stage 4, and then somebody's gonna say nobody's balancing the game.
Yep. I mean, the 3 rioters are here. Who is balancing the game?
That's true. I think Battle Mage is amazing here.
See, I would be greedy and I would take Mascot Crown.
Mascot Crown. Okay. What's your game plan for that? Are you gonna try to go vertical mascot from there?
Yeah, I go like 6 Mascot, use that Mascot Crown, pair it with a good Warmogs later.
Who's your carry there, Mort?
I mean, at that point, you can go whoever, right? Like, you can still lean into the Vein. You can do the Misfortune. You're just doing it more for the front line.
Oh, really good hits. Can play 5 Anima if he wants to. Let's see. Yeah.
Takes it
Just
out.
3. This is probably a better board.
Oh, Robin. Okay, Robin has the 3-star Ash.
Wow.
With the support augment.
I was about to say, it is
A
the
lot of
support augment, though.
But that with featherweights.
But
That's a lot of attack
featherweights,
speed.
yeah.
When Ash casts, she's going to be blasted.
Yeah, he can go full damage here. Like, a lot of people like to run Rage Blade. He can just go straight up like Runon's Deathblade plus 1 more damage.
Ooh. Yeah.
Runon's Deathblade IE will do a lot
That
of work
damage.
And his
Yes,
board
yeah.
looks so good for level 5, 40 gold. Like,
Yeah.
everything is upgraded. And he has an Ash 3. That's
Yeah,
wild.
I mean, he's just top 2 guaranteed, honestly.
Like, I think at this point we have about 6 players we've said are now guaranteed to win.
This is a high roll lobby. Like,
This is a high roll lobby.
How is this a high roll lobby?
We just saw P-God like right-click the augments and like, wow. Look at these like hand-picked augments right now for Robin.
I suppose I should put my phone away and stop altering the augments this game.
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about that, Mort.
It's so fun though to just be like, oh, did you need this augment? Delete.
what about some of these guys at the bottom of the lobby? Have we seen Kiyoon spot yet?
So Kiyoon was the underground player who was like
Oh,
going
he
deep
was, okay.
underground.
Okay,
That's a
we
tough
can-
spot to be with this high tempo lobby.
I think we can probably check back on him pretty soon here. Like usually around like this time 3-5 or 3-6 is when people are deciding, do I want the 2 highest?
I was gonna say after this fight, let's switch to Kiyoon.
Yeah.
I saw y'all doing this yesterday. You can say what you want to see, and it just happens. It was magical.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
it is very magical.
I will say Aesah, by the way, has really good Belveth items to go with the Kale augment. No, seriously, the Kale augment. It's great.
Yeah.
That was
no,
Soul Eater diff right there.
Oh, Prestivent ends Aesel's streak here. He didn't want to do that.
Bad
Soul
team
Eater.
play.
It's okay. They got a lot out of these.
Soul
out of
Eater
these streaks.
diff.
All right, Spicy Appies. Rainplosion got the Lucky Gloves.
A lot of Earth.
Kiyoon got the loaded dice. High roller.
Okay.
Pockygom with a Radiant.
Yeah, I'm really curious what
Two
Kiyoon is
people
playing
took lucky gloves, Kent.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm actually okay. So how do you guys feel about Earth Grab Bag right now, the prismatic?
I mean, if you have like an Anima squad out, I think it's great. That's really the only one I like leaning into right now.
Renegade.
I was gonna say Renegade.
Like, you can get 6 Renegade.
Okay, you're right. I forgot about Renegade.
Warmogs and a BF. Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's at 37. He kind of has to spike.
That's only Heist 2, though.
The Warmogs is really good. He already has a Stone Plate. He has a Zac with a belt as well. He has a setup for a strong board.
So what are you loaded dicing here?
I mean, I honestly, I have no idea.
You know, I think from here you just oops all threats, right? You have the Belveth, you get an Aesah somehow. Yeah.
Oh, just kidding. He's not about the threat life.
37 health, 8 loss.
This is a tough spot.
Yeah, I wonder what he's saving it for.
He's easy riding that?
The problem with going oops all health is you don't have like a strong AP carry, and I feel like Aesah hasn't been a good solo carry.
Yeah. He's been a little bit lackluster for sure. I think that, you know, that might be part of the problem why I always say like, oh, but that's not that good, is because I do always play with Aesah, and just having that secondary carry is really important.
Yep.
He might go for Soraka this game. I know the odds on Soraka with dice are really good.
Yeah.
But he'll probably just take what he can get.
2 Zoes. Nope.
All right, AP Zed. It's time.
Yeah, Zoe Zed. Pretty good.
Yesterday we saw Runan Shiv. Today we're gonna see Shojin JG Zed.
I mean, I feel like if you win with those items, it just shows how balanced Zed is.
Oh, he might play LeBlanc here. Hacker LeBlanc.
No way.
You don't dice that?
Well, I can't believe itemizing that over the Zoe.
I can see it. I think that Zoe is a lot more utility than damage. This is actually a big point of contention for a lot of us players, where some people are like, oh, Zoe with blue buff Morello just doesn't do anything. But a lot of us are like, oh no, she needs blue buff Morello.
Giga Chad Aesah continues the heist. Let's
Ooh,
go.
Love to hear it.
Let's go. By the way, you gotta love the graphics when we can just say Giga Chad Aesah.
Outstanding production.
Whew. No, I feel like Zoe in like stage 2, stage 3 with a blue buff is like free ride. But after that, I'm with you that it's like becomes much more utility based.
Chat just spamming Giga Chad.
Giga Chad.
Hands up for Giga Chad. Did I get my memes right?
Close enough.
Heist this.
Chat, you'll be happy to know that Milk has actually invaded my thoughts. And now whenever I'm like by myself, all I hear is Monkum.
More.
I was telling them at lunch, I'm playing TFT. Every time something exciting happens, I just say to myself, whoa. And I can't stop myself from doing that.
This man has infected the minds of every TFT player in North America.
I can't speak normally anymore.
The dev team is in a rough spot.
Monkum.
Whoa.
Makes a Zed too.
Is that hit?
Okay, I mean,
that's a Z3
Talia.
angle?
So I like this play of holding the Zeds because it means nobody else has them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna just dual carry Talia Zed here. It's not a bad plan at all. And what you even could do is just kind of split the items if you really wanted to. I wouldn't mind if he gets Talia too. I would not mind putting all 3 on Talia and just having the random Zed.
I love that he's just down a prismatic, by the way. Yeah. down a prismatic with AP items.
All good.
Do you think the mascots too still worth at this point?
I mean, it's a lot of passive health regen, keeps the Talia up. The Nasus in particular, like when you get that Warmogs, because it's all percent based, I think there's a lot of effective health.
I feel like I would probably try to play the Echo myself.
I think he's going to pivot out now they hit the Jax.
Well, if he can get the Echo and a Neela in, that's synergies for 2 of his key units.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty good. But
he's angling mech here, it looks like.
What do you think he's saving the dice for?
I really don't know, honestly.
Ooh. Oh. Man, silver augment ends are my least favorite.
Yeah. We go hero into prismatic, you're like, heck yeah, and then boom.
And then celestial blessing.
I think Big Friend. Yeah, I think Big Friend was cool.
No, yeah.
You know, I think this Zanya's item on Belveth is probably quite good as well.
So here's a question for you, Nico. On PBE, obviously everyone's playing, like low tempo, probably hitting level 8 right about 4-5.
Yeah.
But in this tournament, we're seeing a lot more like level 7 4-1 roll downs to 0 gold again.
Yeah.
Are you already feeling the difference between PBE and this?
Not really. So when you guys issued the player damage change, immediately I was like, okay, if they're trying to make stage 3 and 4 matter more, I think I should like know how to roll on 7 better now. And so I actually practiced that when I was playing PBE. Even in good spots, like even if I was streaking with 100 HP, I would roll to like maybe 30 gold on level 7 just to like get a feel for it.
Okay, so you're saying the change matters, but you were already ahead of the game.
Yeah, like I think
gotcha.
that I think I understood what was going to happen. Dish Up and I actually talked about it a little bit, where we were like, I think like we both said I think it's correct to like roll on level 7 like no matter what your spot is, just to get a little bit stronger. So it's not super different for me.
We love Vel'Koz. Zoe didn't get to play the game.
Oh yeah, Vel'Koz is great.
That Zoe got stunned, got to cast once, got stunned again.
All right, Kent, which one do we love more, Vel'Koz or Oxforce?
No, it's Vel'Koz.
Wait, I don't know. Love or love ironically?
We love blank.
Oh no, it's Oxforce for sure.
Okay, you're Oxforce? All right.
Really?
I mean, everybody loved armor plating so much, let's just make it a trade.
We love Diamond Hands.
Yeah. I will say Diamond Hand's one of the best named items. For
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, Sam did a great job with that.
Yep.
So Nico, when you're rolling down on 7, how low do you go? Like 30 gold?
It depends on the tempo of the lobby and like your spot specifically. You just kind of roll to like get strong enough, I think.
Yeah.
Like if you can make it to level 8 by like 5-1 or even just leveling at 4-5 and just sitting is fine as well.
Oh, this Ashe.
Well, this Bel'Veth's gonna do
Zanya's
work,
already
though.
procced.
So strong.
I mean, that wasn't a bad loss.
Yeah, 1 unit. Yeah. That's
All right,
not bad.
I'm curious. How's Aesah doing on that underground?
Gotta say though, that boom is so cool. The one where the rock comes out of the ground and.
Okay, so we're gonna see Aesah's Heist 3 here. I feel like he takes this no matter what.
He as in like Aesah would take this.
Yeah,
no matter what, or,
Aesah's
like,
gonna
a player
take it.
should.
I mean, if you had 5 underground, I think you push 1 more.
Okay.
But at 3 underground, I think you don't have enough health.
Yeah.
You got to cash out and start pivoting.
I think Pocky taking the duo strat of the future side augment.
Future sight is so good in
Yeah.
doubles.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mind games you can play. I don't know if it's been fully explored by everybody, but I know that Aesah and Prestivent were getting into it yesterday.
Yeah.
So two spots to watch here. I think seeing Aesah do his cash out and seeing when Kiyoon uses those dice.
Yeah. Oh, Earth
Oh,
Angel.
pretty good.
Yeah, see, like I said, instant take.
So here's what I kind of don't like about this cash out. You already have the Archangel, you have more rods, you definitely have the setup for an AP carry, but that's just like so much overkill of just flat AP. Like you really want like some crit there, don't you?
Yes, for sure.
Ideally.
Yeah.
He does have a reforger.
He could get lucky with her. Yeah.
He could.
I was going to say, spicy play would be reforge the Archangels, but...
Ooh, that is spicy.
He has the Radiant one.
Becca would
as a
reforge the
backup.
Archangels.
We saw Becca reforge that 3-item chip.
The full reforge. So more, you think, okay, so he went the death cap. What I was thinking is it's better to go for the spark right here because he needs to shred.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah. And then, you can maybe try to high roll the JG off of the anvil later.
But don't worry, itemless Zed took out both his carries.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's fine. We love Zed. I mean, what could he do in that situation? Not much.
So, so people don't know this about you. You were one of the biggest haters of assassins, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't think anybody knows that. I mean, how could they?
Right. You've never publicly complained about it once.
Right, yeah.
But now that assassins are gone and we have hacker, did you like monkey's paw this here? Are you feeling worse about it?
Oh, I think I might have told you already, but hacker is probably my favorite trait of the entire set. I really can't explain it, but there's just something so satisfying about sending a unit into their backline. Maybe it's because there are no assassins. Like it won't happen as often to you, but you can just do it whenever you want.
Okay, so you actually are a big fan of the hacker change.
I do like it, yeah.
Okay.
And also the fact that you only have to position around 1, it is kind of nice.
Okay.
Well, hearing Inika say that.
I mean, don't get used to it. My opinion might change as the set goes on.
He's getting soft.
Yeah.
It's the novelty for now.
Yeah.
Give it 4 days.
I mean, come on. Like, also, come on. The Trojan horse.
That is
yeah.
The naming is great. The
It's
Hackerum
so good.
Trojan horse.
So good.
Oh, this Viego though.
That Viego is.
He wants to get off this
Bunking.
Aesol for sure. Like the bad part about Aesol is when he dies, the meteors will disappear in midair. That doesn't happen to the other AP carries.
Should we fix that?
He's got the
Sounds like something we should fix.
Yeah, it does sound like.
I don't know if it's a bug or a feature.
You could debate it.
Yeah.
Like Sedge, if Sedge dies, the ult still goes through.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's our loose rule is that like if the unit expends mana and gets the cast, the projectile should go off.
Okay.
Does that always happen?
I'm happy to see Viego do well because like for a long time on PBE, everyone was like Viego's the worst. Viego's the worst.
Yep.
Happy to see that.
I don't even think he's like that OP right now. He's just a little bit strong.
I think he's good. I think he's where I would actually say he's the bar.
Yeah, okay, so Viego's about the baseline?
I mean, I've been here since we went live, so I can't say that with certainty.
Still early.
Like,
Still early.
Yeah. That's a good rough idea, though, just to keep in mind.
Yeah, I would rather see everyone else come up to Viego's level.
Okay, so he has Shiv open here. I think that's a really solid choice. Who do you give it to here, do you think? He has no ranged unit to kind of hammer the Shiv down.
Yeah, I feel like it's Fiora here.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Just the AP from the Shiv is going to make Fiora heal more and might be pretty decent.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't feel amazing, but it's, like, good enough, right? Just to get it out there. This is why I like to, when I play Viego, I really like to dual carry either Talia or Misfortune because they can hold these extra AP items if you ever get them.
Yep. Now, he has the Leona and the Emblem, so we can see 6 Renegade here.
Yeah. Do you think you should go for it?
I mean, 6 Renegade seems pretty good. It's a lot of damage.
There are players that don't like it. There are players that think 6 Renegade is absolutely broken. There are players that think
it's a bait.
Yeah, they think it's a bait. They think, oh, you just play like 4 Renegade and like better units.
Oh, Oxforce.
We love Oxforce.
Very cool. What could he do?
I mean, do more damage.
Oh, okay.
I do feel like if that's the case though, where players are saying it's good, like that probably means it's pretty close to the right spot.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh,
I mean,
the prankster diff.
The fact that
Kiyoon used his
Kiyoon.
dice. All he had was a set 2. I think that's what he hit. I don't think he hit any 3 stars. But
that's okay. Yeah. I mean, 8th isn't bad, honestly.
I mean, it's better than 9th.
That is true.
I guess that's what happens when you hold your dice for 2 stages.
Being down a prismatic.
Oh, Brink of Dawn Zed.
Wow.
That was really good.
I do like that we're seeing the 6 laser core version as opposed to the duelist version, though.
I bet you do like that
it
more.
It does work well.
You love those drones, don't you?
Wait, he's playing his partner. Oh, but it's the ghost.
Oh,
that was good, though. I respect that.
Wow.
That was good thinking.
But with the Brink of Dawn, it's pretty good with the 6 laser core because he gets the attack speed. He doesn't have as much raw ID because he has another defensive item in Bloodthirster, so should work out.
So what I'm going to say, Mort, you probably won't like to hear, but I feel like the fact that Ashe 3, Renekton 3, and Zed, like in their respective comps, they're just so strong as units. They are carrying 6 laser core.
We love Oxforce.
6 laser core is still not very good in my opinion.
Honestly, I could see that.
Okay.
I don't know that we'll have time to do it, but one of the changes I would have loved to make is laser core 3579.
Yeah, I thought that would be the direction you guys would have gone. I was thinking about it on PBE. I was like, I don't know why they didn't do this, but it's hard to like question it when I'm not,
Well, I mean, a part of it is oftentimes like when we're starting more naively, we're looking for like variety. So it's like we didn't have a 369, we already had a 3579. So trying to get that variety of comp builds.
Yeah.
But I think particularly with laser core, the fact you need 2 of the 4 costs.
That's the
really
deal
rough
breaker
part.
for me too. Yeah, which is why I think that like laser core heart, this silver.
Oh, this Ashe is so dead.
I like heart more than.
This is the Misfortune case though.
Oh, but he has Brink of Dawn.
He has Brink of Dawn. It doesn't matter.
That's a great Zephyr.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that Brink of Dawn. It only procced once.
Does he have
too.
recon in? Oh, he doesn't have recon. Oh, he's trolling.
Oh, you gotta have recon in for the Zed.
Yeah. So that she can dash to the middle of the board, get stunned by the Sedge instead.
Oh yeah.
Now Aesah had Underground at 2-1, 1 streak all the way to 3-2, and goes 6.
Well, I mean, we said there were like 6 other people guaranteed top 2.
True.
True.
What happened?
How many of those did we get right?
Probably all of them, actually.
I mean, Voidsin got the Lee Sin 2 and went 7th.
He wasn't guaranteed top 2, though. He was the low roller.
Oh, he was lower because
Remember?
of 5 goal opener.
5
gold opener. No.
Unlucky.
Well.
And then Aesah, but everyone else I think we got right. We're just that good at commentators.
True. Pocky took another Zephyr.
Oh, that's so mean.
Rat Supreme over here. Trying to outdo Kiyoon.
What's for you guys, what's the limit of Zephyrs?
On a board?
Like before it stops being useful.
Oh, usefulness.
Because like 1 Zephyr's obviously good.
Yeah, but and 5 is
But
a
like
lot of
8
fun.
Zephyrs is bad because then you can't do anything.
You have no items, yeah.
So how many Zephyrs do you want?
My take is that 3 starts to get useless because you have to position all 3, and it is impossible to move that many Zephyrs at once. I mean, you can leave one in the center and one in the corner, sure, but
you might think that. Just put them all front line.
Yep.
And just skip straight to the back line.
Four Zephyr front line.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only downside is that like 3 Zephyrs is a little bit sketchy. You have to like get them off later carousel because it means that your like core items might be a little bit weaker.
Yep.
But like yeah, if you can just Zephyr the front line, I think we saw that a lot in set 6, if I recall correctly, where there were people that would play the 6 Challenger with Yone Fiora. They would just give Yone items and then just go for Zephyrs and just start Zephyrring front line and move straight to back line.
Yeah, but I think we've also saw with Dark Flight. That like having 6 Zephyrs was not actually that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out when you Zephyr the entire team, your team just waits for them to come back.
But it's funny.
It is funny, yeah.
All right, so Prestivent's got a big lead. We should check out Prestivent's board here. Be curious to see what he's got.
Earlier? I don't remember.
We've commanded the voice in our heads.
Huh.
All right.
Interesting. So we're looking at...
this is the Viego board.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
So earlier we were watching this Viego and another Viego just bounce 1-on-1. So they were just jumping at each other, giving each other mana and casting again, and it was hilarious.
He has so much AP. Do you see his augments and his
double
items?
battle mage.
Wow.
Whew. Oh, I really hope this Zed somehow outdamages the... Like, I know it won't happen, but wouldn't it be so funny?
There's no way.
I know it won't happen. But...
Oh.
Brink of Dawn?
Brink of Dawn? Oh, Leona.
It's all Leona there. All Leona. No one else.
So I actually am a big fan of Battle Mage this set because it gives you the armor, and then you run the Aegis in the end game, and you've got both your defenses covered. And so that Viego's not only got like 250 AP, but it's also got like 80
tanky.
armor, 80 MR.
Very deceptively tanky. Like with the Oxforce, Soul Eater as well, healing up on every kill
And
reset.
he uses all those stats so well.
I love Battle Mage a lot. Please don't nerf it, even though it probably will.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
We'll see. We'll see if your mind doesn't change by any attorney. But yeah, this augment is really fun though.
The thing is, we're not going to balance off this tournament anyway. We like to look at real players of high skill from other regions.
Okay, all right, all right.
That means we never look at EU.
Hey, there it is. There it is. I wish the Orn Anvil looked a little different, just so I could actually tell. Is it an Orn Anvil or a non-Orn Anvil? All right.
Non-Orn.
Oh,
non-Orn.
That's a good point, actually. I didn't think about that.
Trust me, we criticize our own work too. We want to get better.
Yeah, for sure.
Took the warm Alex just for you, Mort.
I mean, that item's OP.
Oh, Raven's
Ken and I were talking about this. I think we are going to have to nerf Warmogs. I think we have to.
Yeah, the 1000 is nice and clean.
I know.
But,
I want it.
You know,
you're killing me.
Oh, the doubles are rot. Double
fake
ZZ
out.
rot. Ooh.
Putting the ZZ rots on the back line so the Zed gets taunted, hopefully.
I mean, double Lucky Gloves making double Zerat is pretty funny.
Oh,
all right, see, that is frustrating,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Like, that's a little bit frustrating.
Unfortunate.
Ken, please fix.
I know that.
Please fix.
Yeah, the hacker thing has been a little bit rough for a while now, but I mean everybody knows about it as a thing.
It's like specifically with hackers, so
Yeah.
there's something related there.
But you know, I think what's interesting is like players for the most part have kind of evolved to like play around the bug. So like if you guys eventually fix it, it's just we're gonna go back to it. We're gonna be so used to having a bug, and we'll be like, what do we do now?
Yep.
Rain survives. 2 health.
Yeah, this feels like this is P-God's game to lose.
Pocky's out.
Oh,
some-
wait a minute now.
Okay,
she is rolling
no.
so fast.
Wait, this APM is
Jesus,
some
yeah.
DQA levels.
Oh, she missed one.
Nice APM.
Okay, it's okay. It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Okay, so that APM is impressive, but once you miss, doesn't that APM just become like kind of a misplay?
Like, yeah, but oh no. Oh
no.
She wanted to move the TG to the second Samira and get the Vi off.
Also, for what it's worth, everyone's been saying Samira 3 is like the worst 3-star forecast.
3-star forecasts feel a little bit underwhelming this set.
I don't think they're all underwhelming. Like Viego?
Yeah,
Viego's
they're not
insane.
all. Yeah, they're not all underwhelming. But like, if you like compare last, like past sets, like Riven 3 and Set 4. Come on.
Well, sure.
Okay, well you just named one of the strongest.
Okay. I mean, okay, I've seen a Riven 3 lose to a Z2 though. Just saying.
All right, we're watching Robin versus Prestivent. Robin with his hand-picked augments. It's the featherweights and the ash augment, corpse focus, and then this wild double battle mage comp.
Doesn't even need the champ duplicator.
My money's on the Zed.
I think if Robin wants to win this, he needs to not be so married to 6 laser, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Might come down to some positioning diff also.
For sure, yeah.
But this is what we've been talking about with this set, where it's like good to have 2 carries, right? Like you can't go Aegis to stop the Viego because then you still have the Zed to deal with. I do like the cornering position.
He's got
the Zed still gets really deep.
Oh,
in
Viego
there.
didn't get the reset.
Beefy Mordekaiser.
This is not a great Mordekaiser ult, but at least he hit the Zed.
That's some solid damage.
Oh, the Zed's dead.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at that Mordekaiser.
I was about to say the Mordekaiser damage was really good.
Yeah.
Despite not, he only hit like 3 units too. So.
Oh, hacker emblem.
No, it's Ace. You go 4 Ace like Becca.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Prestivent wants this one. This is pretty solid. More lifesteal for Zed.
Yeah, hacker emblem's real good.
Yeah, I like this a lot. That might be why another reason why I like hacker so much. Like the innate lifesteal feels really, really nice.
Yeah.
It allows you to not have to put like a BT on that Zed.
Gives you a good amount of flexibility with your build, which is just really nice.
Yeah. More decisions to make. Always good.
Always good. Infinite decisions.
Agreed. I mean, we saw it with Becca yesterday. She had so many decisions. She loved every second of it.
You see the Robin flicker scouting there? And
yeah.
All right, let's see. Zed's on the opposite corner this time.
Let's see if that was the
I actually
right
like that
move.
positioning to get the Soraka out early.
Okay, another okay
Mordekaiser
ult.
Oh, Zed's back to
enough.
halfway.
Comes the Urgot wave.
I don't think they can get through that front line.
I think Mordekaiser Hodge rolled healing, so not doing as much damage this round.
That was close. Wait, does he have Oxforce still?
Oxforce! We love Oxforce!
Ox DD.
Ox DD.
Look how well balanced this is. These fights are close.
Close. I think from Pigod's side, it might be a lack of CC, honestly. I really wouldn't mind if he dropped the Nasus for something that gives just a little bit more CC. I don't know how you guys feel about that one.
Yeah, maybe Urgot in, Nasus out, because he doesn't really need that.
Yeah, the Soul Eater at this point has, I think, worn its welcome.
Yeah.
You got to kill the stuff to get the HP.
I guess you kind of need it for your Viego, so the Viego will be taking splash damage from things like Mordekaiser.
I wouldn't hate Aegis 3 here.
For
I feel like Aegis 3 doesn't have a ton of value because the Mordekaiser's already shredding half of it anyway.
That's fair.
And the Ashe is really the big issue in the back line as well.
Ooh.
Zed's gone.
Just can't get through that.
But we love Oxforce. Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Couldn't get through to
Wait.
the end.
This is Zoe.
Drone
the laser
diff?
drones? The laser
Prankster.
drones?
Prankster.
Oh, so close.
What a fight.
All right, these are fun. These are fun fights.
I wonder if Preston ever wants to actually get off of Zed here and maybe move the items to somebody else, because Zed's not really doing much. He can't get through the clump in the back line.
If he hits an Urgot 2 here, would you transition that?
I wouldn't.
I actually think I would.
Because I feel like
Aphelios
if
is the
you do
ideal,
that, the
but-
second you do, the opponent realizes they no longer have to group up and can spread out.
Oh, but Robin's old, so he can't react.
That's
in
fair.
time,
That's fair.
you know?
Old.
But yeah, I mean, like if you had an Aphelios too, then maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, I think you could sell it for Aphelios too for sure. Urgot's a little bit more questionable. I do think that his strongest board, I know it sucks because he picked up the hacker spot, but it's probably getting off from Zed.
I don't know. That Zed, like I said, the Zed is just threatening enough, but.
Or how about this? Would you ever get off of Viego
No.
or Fiddle
Hell
2?
No.
Definitely not. I like the Vow.
Okay.
I like the Vow a lot.
Oh, wait, yeah, champ duplicator. It's like, here's your play.
Yeah, I mean, I think you
do
kind
it?
of have to go for it. He might just put it in over Urgot and call
Seems
it
like
a
he's
day.
thinking about it.
I think it's pretty worth here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going purple
Yeah,
gun. He's just going to CC.
Yeah, okay. That's respectable.
Please use the duplicator. Please use the duplicator.
I think he was trying to see if he could hit.
Oh, he
Urgot
wants
too.
stun.
I
He
don't
wants the
like
higher
that play.
stun.
I do not like that play.
I think it's okay.
It is
actually.
more CC.
Unitemized
so.
though, does it really matter? Like, wouldn't you rather have the 2-star Urgot here?
I'd rather have the Aphelios stuns. Because the Aphelios stuns can hit the Ashe
Look at that Viego healing.
You know, he lost this fight as soon as he spawned in because the Sedge was on the completely wrong side.
Yep.
He was too distracted by rolling.
Yeah, he spent too much time trying to decide how to do that.
He should have just used the duplicator to position.
Oh, Robin,
they are happy. They are happy about that.
Look at that.
All right, so now comes the moment of truth where we get to see the points. But it's also going to be complicated here because the points is going to be some groups have played their 6 games and some haven't. So, or no, I guess they've all played their 6 games. So we'll get to see who has what here and who's going. And Nico, you don't look nearly as comfortable anymore. You got into it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm locked in now.
Those last few rounds, he got heated up. He was taking it off.
Watching the Ash versus Zed final 2 comps.
I can't be falling asleep. I got to play soon.
You got to wake up. Yeah.
You next group?
Whoach.
Nice.
Whoach.
Oh, no. Don't be whoach. All right, so yeah, I mean, so that's like I said, this is starting to see. We've seen the meta kind of evolve here, at least, right? We've got the Ash, we've got the Viego, and the Zed. Zeds are pretty common here. I'll be curious to see if anyone can find like an AP comp that can take out that Zed. It seems like we haven't seen as much AP, which is crazy because going into the, I think everyone was saying much more AP meta.
Yep.
But it seems very AD. Robin, how's it going?
I just want to say, Prestivent's 10 years younger than me, and I out APM'd him. Yeah.
I mean, it was the spatula diff, right?
Spatula diff.
Omelet diff.
By the way.
You're good at omelets. You're good at TFT.
Wow, took first place in 2 things today.
The Renaissance man.
Me and Kiyoon went 1 and 8.
The 4.5 average from Kiyoon. You love to see it. Nice. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, like I said, I'm curious to see if we see more AP comps. Do you have any explanation for why we haven't seen as many AP comps?
The only explanation I can like reasonably give is that a lot of the players here kind of lean more into AD naturally, just in past sets. Dishop and I are more AP centric ourselves. I feel like the Zed Slayer is not so much in like AP versus AD. It's probably more positioning wise.
Yeah.
The thing that does make it a little bit frustrating is Hacker, but we saw in the last game, if you just clump up and you have a strong enough clump that the Zed can't chew through, you can actually burst him down pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, it's the classic assassin conundrum, right? When there's 8 people alive, you can't really position that way. But as soon as it's to the final 2, the Zed falls off. And like that's just standard assassins, what we've seen every set.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to jump to the scores here. Let's see how everyone finally did.
Wow.
Pretty even across the board this time. Rainplosion, A18. Although Rainplosion, again, kind of being that dominating NA player. Robin, only 2nd place this time with that spatula. And then Prestivent and Aesah a little lower today. And Peacock was playing really well yesterday, so it'll be interesting to see the scores between the 2. But otherwise, this was a pretty even day. Final team scores here today. Wow. Spicy's and Rain 30. This is a lot closer than we saw yesterday.
Much closer.
Much.
So Kiyoon and Robin 29, 26, and then Aesah and Prestivent low rolling today. They've got to not be happy with that.
Yeah, it was a little sad to see how Aesah ended up at that last game after seeing Giga Chad Aesah going for that 3rd heist, which we saw them ended a little bit better, but yeah.
I didn't low roll. I just lagged. So yeah.
Just so you know. Lag's pretty bad.
Wait. So Aesah, you were 100 health at 3-2, and then went like 6th. What happened?
That lagged.
That was lag. That was all lag.
That was lag.
You were on the bad computer.
Also, not only did I die early, then I started backseeing Prestivent, that griefed his game too, twice.
Gotcha.
So yeah, my bad.
Oof.
It's all good. Tomorrow's
your day. Tomorrow's your day. Trust.
All right. So we're going to take a quick break because we've got to switch up to the next group. We've got 8 more players doing their 3 games today. So we'll be back in a bit. Until then, take it easy.
See ya.